Hey everybody! Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello!
Hello, hello.
Howdy.
How we
Welcome back,
doing tonight?
July people. Yeah, doing good, doing good. How are
Mm-hmm.
you, Adam?
It's Friday, man.
Friday,
I don't
Friday.
have any
What a
gigs
day!
this weekend, so
Oh
I'm
my
like just
gosh!
straight up chilling.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh! Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah.
just like
What
float.
happened?
Right, that's
Oh
unheard
It's
of.
it's July in New Orleans, man. Nobody
my
wants to
It's
gosh!
do
too
anything.
hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
literally the whole city just stops functioning for a little while.
yeah. Amazing, amazing.
Understandable.
Of course, I am in the opposite of hot territory. I was telling you all before we got on the
Well, that's your
call today.
opinion.
Well, I don't know. I woke up this morning and it was 56 degrees outside. So, I'm in Minnesota. Should I call this? Hey there, welcome back to Northern Niceness and Friends. Don't you know? Come grab a chair, have a bar, have some coffee, and listen to us spin a yarn for a little bit. Won't ya?
Northern
Yeah,
shenaniganry.
Northern shenaniganry. Yeah, I'm doing. So yeah, good times, good times. Speaking of Minnesota, where I am currently, I was recently seeing a list of foods that are going to be here for the Minnesota State Fair in not too long. I used to live across the street from the Minnesota State Fair, and when I did that, it was kind of miserable because for the entire couple weeks that it happened, we couldn't park outside our apartment building because people were all coming and camping our spots, and it was a real pain in the neck. So I had to park like blocks and blocks away and walk back to where I live. But now I can just see it and appreciate it for what it is, especially for the food, because there are some things that are just absolute miracles of culinary creation there. Like the cheese curds cooked in funnel cake batter and then topped with lemon ice cream. And those are called sweet squeakers because the cheese curds squeak in your teeth when you eat them.
Okay.
They also
crazy.
have something called the Uncrustaburger, which is a quarter-pound hamburger, cheese, pickles, special sauce, and then it's sandwiched between two deep-fried PB&J Uncrustable sandwiches. Yes,
Literal
gosh.
whole Uncrustables as the multiple breads.
as each bun. Yes,
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
probably actually fire though.
probably
wild.
really good. Yeah.
I prefer the
Uncrustables
one.
are like sweet.
So it's like a
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but then it's pressed into that circle.
Yeah.
It's like
so
an
they are
enclosed
sweet.
circle.
Yeah, so you've got
it's
the
like
sweet.
a hamburger with a sweet thing.
So like,
Yeah.
That
it-
sounds horrible.
no. So there's a thing here, the peanut butter burger, right? Like it's
Really?
kind of
They're
become
really
a,
good.
a thing and you put peanut butter on your burger. It turns out it is actually pretty good.
I don't believe you.
I didn't believe it either till I tried one, and I was like, this actually slaps. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you don't want to eat one all the time, but it's good.
Man.
I mean, I think that's the point of fair food, right? Is like it's so outrageous. You would
Yeah.
never, ever in your day to day be like, this is gonna feel good in my stomach
Right.
in
Let's
2
say-
hours.
But come on, just make this
when you're
mistake
at
once.
the fair,
But the
you're gonna
question
do
is,
it.
Why do you do that kind of thing?
Well,
Why?
it's America.
This is America.
Yeah.
We do dumb shit with food.
Look, just don't ask. I mean, that's just you just eat it. You know, like you just eat it. I mean,
Sorry, dumb
Listen.
stuff.
we deep fry Oreos and stuff here. Now,
I heard of that.
that's pretty good. Now, my favorite thing when I was living in Mississippi and the Jackson State Fair would come through, they would do chicken on a stick, which was like little pieces of chicken fried, and then you'd have onions fried and pickles fried, like on a skewer. So it would just be like, like
that
levels
tracks.
of all those.
It's like a southern kebab.
Yeah. Oh my God, they were so good. Like
That sounds great.
Yeah, they were delicious. And then of course the fried Oreos.
Dude, I'll take the fried Snickers over the Oreo any day of
Fried
the week.
Snickers.
Fried sneakers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, look,
my God.
you got some candy? We'll fry it. We'll fry
fry-
it. You want some
we'll put it on
fried
a
Skittles?
stick.
We'll fry some
Why?
Skittles.
The most egregious one I've ever heard is where it's just like a fried stick of butter.
Yes.
That might have just been a
Yes.
Simpsons episode.
That's
Nope.
a Simpsons thing, right?
That's absurd.
Oh no, that was either a Minnesota or an Iowa thing. I'm pretty sure I
It's
remember seeing about
probably-
those. Yeah.
Been done.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
I mean,
Yeah.
to at least in part answer Irene's question, like a lot of the motivation behind this, other than just Americans have a tendency to do dumb, egregiously fat things with food, is to appeal to drunk people, right? Like it's always in settings where people are either celebrating or drinking or both. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It makes so much sense too, because there's usually very nausea-inducing rides there too. So you eat all this horrible food, and then you go on a spinny
You go on
ride.
a roller coaster.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's just great. It's just great, you know.
Oh,
Nothing
man.
ever bad happens from that. I promise. You know.
I still think my favorite, or at least the one that comes to mind as far as, it's not the state fair, but like going to, a special occasion and getting the food was, which Disney does it as well, I believe. But when I used to go to Six Flags as a kid, getting the whole turkey leg was.
Oh man,
my
I love a
jam.
big turkey leg, man.
That's a Dustin Fair thing right there.
Yeah.
I can
He's
see
always
it.
looking
Yeah.
for the turkey leg.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
good, and it's dangerous now. I recently moved into my new place, and literally, I'm by a highway, and right up the highway, like 3 minutes, is Rose's Barbecue, and they have an endless supply of turkey legs, and I have to limit myself. I
haven't been there in a
can't let
million
years.
years.
Go get a turkey leg every day.
Sounds good.
You only want to go and get them though in the morning because they're like a barbecue joint that they like cook in bulk in the early part of the day, right? And so if you
Smoky.
get there in the evening, like everything's like it's still good, but it's like sat there. It's gonna be more dry. Like it'll still be hot and stuff, but like if you go in the like 10 a.m. on the weekend, right when the stuff's coming out, ooh, it's so good.
I mean, that's when we go to Ren Fair. That's the first thing we do is go eat first. You know,
Eat first.
we get us a big stein of mead, and whether it's like Scotch eggs or big turkey legs or whatever we're gonna get. We get it early for that reason. Because they also run out a lot at Ren Fair.
Yeah.
they just
Sure.
like run out of a lot of the good food.
I, for one, which Adam encouraged me to come last time, you guys went to the Ren Fair, but it was like I didn't know about it in advance soon enough. But I've never been to a Ren Fair.
Oh, dude,
and-
you are coming this year.
I absolutely am. I've been wanting to really badly, but I've also never had a Scotch egg, and I'm the kind of person like I watch like my YouTube is cluttered with just cooking videos and like Gordon Ramsay and a lot of like European chefs and stuff that just do little quick videos of how to make sauces or whatever. But I see Scotch egg videos all the time, and I'm like, I know I would like this. I know for a fact I would, but I've never had it.
Randy, do you know what a Scotch egg is? Have you seen those?
I've heard the name, but I don't know what it is.
It's like a boiled egg, like a soft boiled egg, wrapped in sausage meat, like ground sausage meat, like in a ball, and then that's dusted in like breadcrumbs or whatever kind of breading, and then it's fried. And so when you cut it open, you have this nice little like soft egg surrounded by sausage, surrounded by fried batter. It's so good.
Oh wow!
Which probably also originated as a fair food,
Yeah.
Somebody's version, yeah.
Y'all need to come to the Highland and Islands. It's not a Renaissance fair. It's a Scottish Highland game and music festival.
Yeah.
That's down here the first weekend of November. It's 2 days, and there's this vendor who does Scotch eggs and Highland beef meat pies that are like insanely delicious.
All right. Well, you and Dustin plan on it. I gotta go to a
I'm
Ren
going
fair
to be a
this year,
vendor,
and I
so
gotta
you
go.
can come.
Oh,
and
well, I don't
see
want to
me.
go work.
No. Come and see me, and
Is
then
Dustin
go eat
gonna
some
be a
Scotch
vendor?
eggs. Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Oh, I want to hang out with y'all though.
Well, that's the beauty of these things. You get to walk around. You don't have to stay there like in the thing the whole time.
But y'all don't get to walk around.
Yeah, well, one of them
like, we
stays,
can
one of them
switch
hangs
up.
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
take
swap
turns.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, maybe this will work.
Yeah, we'll just make the kids do it.
Yeah, they're better salesmen than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Irene, are there particular fair foods or festival or big community celebration things that y'all celebrate down there? What's the most deep fried item that you tend to have?
No, we actually we don't deep fry almost anything. So all that you say is like, wow.
We deep fry everything.
Yeah,
That's the thing is we are in the epicenter of frying foods. Part of
we
the
have,
world.
Like the normal things, like fried potatoes and stuff like that. I think we have a similar thing with the fairs, like we call it here like fiestas patronales. It's like I don't know the reason of your fairs, what's the occasion, but here it's like Catholic saints are very important. So in different parts of the country, we have different saints. Oh, this is the saint of this part, so we make a fair once a year for this, and they are all very similar, like small fairs with games and food, but it's more like a traditional food from here. It's not like we want to invent a crazy food.
There's not like a particular dish that's like special for that kind of thing, for those kind of festivals or whatever.
I mean, they all sell the same things, but they are not really strange or special of that fair. Is more like traditional, like tortillas or stuff like that, and a lot different types of meat, but it's not just for something we eat just for that. It's just like in that situation they sell you that food, but it's not as specific as with yours.
Not trying to give people heart attacks. They're just trying to feed people.
Just feeding. Well, that sounds like good community building.
Yeah, a little more, not as good for you as the normal food, but it's not all the way to
quite as far off the deep end.
Not quite as egregious.
You didn't put a Hemi on that thing,
Right.
Irene, is ceviche as prevalent?
Yeah.
Where you're at? Yeah. Okay. I love a good ceviche.
Oh, here they make a lot of it.
Yeah. Nice.
I bet.
All right.
Sounds
So
good.
I've got Ren Fair, I've got Highland Games, and a trip to go see Irene and get some ceviche. So
There you go.
That's all on the docket.
The
You're all
next
set.
year of vacations for you.
Yeah, you got it ready to go.
Come get an Uncrustaburger to fuel you for the next like leg of your jersey.
Yeah, I'll bring you an Uncrustaburger and a Scotch egg in exchange for some ceviche.
There you
It'll
go. There
make
you
the
go.
trip very well, you
You're
know.
going to kill me, but my stomach will probably not be able to.
Yeah, it's probably you're probably right. Like if you like ate some of
Probably
this
right.
deep fried food, I mean, it would probably hurt you. I mean, it hurts me, and I'm adjusted to it. You know, like.
It's still even weird to carry on.
It's like what ever happened to STF? Oh well, Heath they had to quit because Heath's in a Costa Rican prison for attempted murder.
He brought
my
fair
gosh.
food with him. Wow. Well, speaking of delicious foods, the party of adventurers is on their way to see what's going on with some community foods at a block party that's happening at a tenement in Little Akaton. If you remember last time, the party wandered over to Manny's bodega, met the fabulous Manny Moonpuncher, helped clean her basement storage area of a haunt. I was re-listening to it today to get myself ready, and I'd forgotten just how much Lucy was interested in cracking open
Yeah, I
that
really
sarcophagus.
wanted-
I just really want to know, but
She really
hold her
wanted to get
back.
in there. Yeah.
had to hold it back.
It's like an American next to a deep fryer, you know.
Right. just gotta know. Just gotta know what's the
Wait,
magic
so
in here.
I
Yeah.
hate to interrupt, but so I guess I had forgotten Manny's last name is Moonpuncher.
Nanny's last name
Is-
is Moonpuncher.
Is the old man's last name Sunshooter?
It is not that you
It
could
should
propose
be.
that. Yeah, you could propose that. Yeah, but you could. I'll drop you a hint. You should ask him about why her last name is Moonpuncher. He'll explain it. He'll explain
Interesting.
it.
I will.
Anyway, so you fought off some massive weevils that kind of sneaked out from under some boxes. Beaumont came up with the storage organization strategy. Zako shared a whole lot about a really significant life experience for him to Karna. And then Manny, grateful for your help, let you keep all the things that fell out of a box. And then also asked if you could help track down a shipment for her. You went down to the docks. You saw an unconscious Shobad and some space goblins in the distance. But thankfully, you were able to avoid hostilities by getting them to calm down. Turns out Shobad had kind of instigated something with them, and they didn't appreciate that. But anyway, Manny got her shipment back. In the meantime, Lucy found something on one of the goblins had found, a little key card shaped thing that pops up a little picture of her, but it says Lucille 2 underneath it.
Mhm.
What will that be? You after that, you went back. You got a reward from Manny, about 100 credits each for getting the delivery back to her on time. And before heading to the party, you took a little quick detour past the Abadar Corp Bank Vault branch on your way to the party, and just kind of scouted things out in there, figured out the timing of some of the security cameras in the lobby, even went so far as Zako sticking his nose into the employees only area of the bank. Before everyone kind of got the heebie-jeebies and bugged out of there a little bit before things got too real. So at this point, the party is heading. They're heading on their way to this block party that's over there. And as you pull up, garments of all sizes and types are hanging from clotheslines that are stretched between these 4 short tenement buildings. They all look like they're made out of like just giant stacks of corrugated steel storage containers, kind of like the rest of the neighborhood here. There's a few rectangular windows that got cut in the sides of some of the buildings. There's super colorful insides if you kind of look through them, potted plants, hanging bundles of dried produce. And all of these buildings huddle around a courtyard that's covered in grassy ectomats. So it's kind of like a fake lawn that you've got out there. There's a vegetable garden next to an above ground irrigation pipe in one corner. There's children just like scurrying around different, it's hard to call them sculptures, and it's definitely not safe enough to be a playground, but it's just all this scrap metal that's been welded into place to look like something that they can play with. But it's been painted very cheerily. And there's delicious smells coming from a communal cooking area in the center of the courtyard, where people are gathering to prepare a meal. And as you're coming up, you can kind of see a large set of folks who are gathered there. What's your first destination? Are you just like going to find a place to sit? Are you checking out, going to the playground to see what the kids are up to? Going to the cooking pit to see what's cooking? What are the characters? What are your characters doing here? Yeah.
I mean, looking for a turkey leg. You know?
Looking for a turkey leg. Okay. Yeah. That sounds good. Rolling up to the cooking table. That's Beaumont. How about Karna? What's Karna doing here?
Well, Karna is still really, when she has a second to think about it, she's really uncomfortable in her body just because she is a Barai and that is weird and new and she doesn't know how everyone will receive that. So far, it's been a non-issue, but she also hasn't been in like a big, huge social situation with like, I don't know, I guess doing something without a purpose, right? Like they did some help, you know, but now she's just like gonna go hang. So she'd probably feel the most comfortable just kind of trying to hang back and go with wherever the majority of this group of folks ends up.
Sure, totally. What's Lucy looking for here in a gathering like this?
I think she liked being with the kids, so she will go there to see what they're doing.
That sounds good. Yeah. All right. And Adam, how about Zaka? What you had
is there like any music going on?
Ooh, maybe it's like, I don't know, right now it's probably like somebody's little like radio boombox kind of a thing is playing something. But if they're live musicians, they aren't out yet.
Well, yeah, in the meantime, he's probably going to get himself a little modest bite to eat, nothing crazy, you know, just a little something to put on his stomach, you know.
Maybe Beaumont and Zako are, both just chat. You know, they chat on the way up there and both make it clear that they're hungry, and I think whether Zako want to or not, Beaumont kind of makes a point to stick by Zako and see if they can find some food and just pester him into talking to him. You know.
Totally. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So with that, let's say Karna probably tags along with you guys to the food table. Then it sounds like.
Well, actually, I'm thinking she might go with Lucy because kids tend to be very vocal about what they think, less judgy overall. So maybe she would hang with Lucy, feel a little bit protected and safer.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right. So let's do this. The boys, I'll take Zako and Beaumont quick through the food line, and then I'll come to the girls, and then we'll come back to the boys. As you look at the food that they've got there, is there a turkey leg? Maybe not at something like this, because it's kind of a specialty food item. But there is a leg of meat. And it's getting roasted, right? Like it's getting spit roasted over a fire.
Alien turkey?
Yeah, space turkey. It's going through. But they're happy. They've got enough of it cooked that they can cut a piece off for you, kind of like Euro style, and put it on some rice or on a piece of bread or something for you. Throw a few fresh veggies on there, and you've got a pretty good sandwich. You got that option. You've got a bowl of stew option where it's like clearly like everybody brought something to throw into the pot kind of a stew. And those are the two main course kinds of things. And then there's other little grabbables and stuff like that to go as well. So question is, space turkey or space turkey stew? Those are kind of your two options today. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what are you in the mood for? I'm probably going to get the stew. That's what I'm accustomed to.
To get the full experience, I think do both. I'm quite a stout fellow myself, and I can't resist some good turkey. I was actually had my eyes out for a heaping turkey leg, but my grandparents always told me that you can sort of absorb and feel the soul of a place by imbibing its soups and stews.
Yes, absolutely. Back in, well, some time ago, I got to experience a very different kind of stew, made from animals that I don't think even exist anymore. It's like some good fish that I've just not been able to find since I've come back.
Well, that sounds rather interesting. Creatures that don't exist anymore. You may have
Yes,
had
it's
the
a
rarest
whole
delicacy of anyone living.
It's most likely, yes, that this is the case. It's a long story, and I just told it, so I don't want to tell it again. But but yeah. So I agree with you. Is what I'm trying to say about the stew. I think that you can really get the soul of a place when you see what the community puts into a pot, so to speak.
Yes, I've always had a passion for soups and stews. Are you what they would call a foodie? Are you a big food interested person?
He's laughing. He's like, Beaumont, I do not have the income to be a foodie. I'm sorry.
Well, that's understandable, but
I mean, I'm a connoisseur of stew, yes, and soup.
I mean, in my experience, I do think of myself something as a foodie, but not a snooty, highbrow one. Like I was so excited
No, of
to
course
just to
not.
get to the food truck. Some of the best things you can
Yes.
find are in these mobile delicatessens and things such as that.
Do you have a favorite meal or a favorite place that you've been? I have some money now, so maybe I could go to a restaurant.
Ellery says it like he's never been into a restaurant.
Hey, who knows?
Oh goodness! I mean, most of my in the know, recommendations would be back on my home world of Castroville. Though there are some interesting dives out in the diaspora, I must say.
Yes.
You'd be surprised how many random floating asteroids house awesome, burger joints or chili houses or things such as that. But Castroville is known
What's the
for-
best seafood place that you've been to?
Oh, I don't trust seafood in the diaspora.
Well, you're no help.
But Castroville has
Yes.
excellent seafood, especially
Yes.
in the more coastal or river-based cities and locales.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get off this bucket of a station for some time, and maybe I will go to Castroville. There might be a bit of familiarity there, even.
It's as lovely as it is wild and dangerous in some places. But that's life,
Yes.
But to answer your question about, what foods I'm particularly drawn to or know the most about, like I can't help but circle back to soups. In fact, when I was still serving in the Shodalashu cavalry, whenever I would move postings and be reassigned with a different squad member or unit or whatever, I learned after some time that my bunkmates would always inform the next person assigned to me just how much of a fan of soups and stews I was. Literally, I caught them one time. My friend Bert took aside the newbie and said, "I just want you to know one thing about Beaumont. He loves soups."
Well, that's something we have in common then, I suppose.
Wow. All right.
The only reason I chose to be self-indulgent with that little joke is because that is something one of my roommates actually did. when John moved in, the last time we were roommates, the roommate I had before him was like, "I just want you to know about Heath. He loves soup."
That was John's introduction to you.
Yeah,
Nice.
to my no, not introduction to me. But it was his introduction to my
Okay,
former
to-
roommate Vern, though.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
You haven't lived with this fella
Amazing.
yet, but let me tell you something.
He loves soups, like in a weird way.
He gets to slurp and then you gotta go, man.
with bowls ladled for each of you from the community there. You can take them, kind of turn and look. You see a table where old Ozdebaki is sitting at the head of it. And he looks like he's got something that could best be described as an electric fly swatter. And he's like, as bugs are kind of landing on the table, bam, he's zapping them. Like he's literally zapping them with it. And
like a tennis racket?
It's a little smaller than a tennis racket, but it's probably not too far off. But he's giggling every time he gets like old man Bess kind of version. He sees the two of you. He gives Zako kind of a sour old man eye because he doesn't know you yet. But he grins when he sees Beaumont. Like, oh, back for another round, youngin'.
Let me get a couple of drinks in myself first, and you may have yourself a challenge.
Damn, excellent. Here, you need a place to sit? I'll get it. Bam! And he zaps another one. He's like, I got a spot for you right here.
Oh, thank you, sir. And he puts a hand on his shoulder and he's like, "Oh, those are quite fun. Have you tried one of the little salt guns you can shoot flies with?"
No, you know I love shooting things.
You have to get one. I'll keep an eye out, or maybe we can craft one later.
That sounds great. They never issued us those in the stewards. Oh, that would have been something. That would have been great. You, Patra, are you from Pulonis?
His name is Zako.
Zako, fine.
No, I'm not.
Did you?
I'm from the station, actually.
All right. Well, I had to be stationed on Pulonis for a bit.
What was it like?
It was awful. Tyrants, the Vescarium there, couldn't stand him, so had to get out of there as quick as I could. Got the stewards to assign me somewhere else. Blah. It was awful.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I know that the Vescarium is like bad, but like, what was the planet like?
What was Pulonis like?
Yes.
It's amazing. It's deadly. It's the most wonderful place I could imagine for any kind of life, for a warrior to live. And then you've got the Vescarium trying to, I don't know, tyrants. Tyrants. He just starts slapping the table with the fly swatter over and over again.
Yeah, and like, again, Zako kind of pulls back into himself a little bit, kind of looking a little wistful, maybe. You know.
Pulonis actually sounds, in a general sense, quite similar to Castroville, based on your description.
Yeah, probably a lot of like, I bet it's a lot better now that they are part of the Pact Worlds. You could even just travel there if you wanted to. Did you know that? Did you hear the news? They joined the Pact Worlds. Pulonis did. Hell of a thing.
Just Pulonis?
Yeah, not the whole system. I mean, they're in the Vescarian system, but they did the thing. They just said, nope, we're not going to be there anymore. We're going to be a Pact World. And the Pact Worlds Council said, sure. So now we've got another Pact World, and it's Pulonis in the middle of the Vescarian. Hell of a thing. Hell of a thing.
Well, maybe when we resolve the situations we're working on, Zako, if they're a Pact World, who's to stop us from making a trip?
I don't know. I don't know about mine.
Oh, hey, you look here. Listen here, Zako the Patra. If the tyrant's standing in your way, just Zako. Okay, yeah. Fine. Just Zako. All right. If you're worried about the tyrants, they shouldn't be there anymore. So
no, it's
never let a tyrant stand in your way.
No, it's not that. It's fine, really. So what is that little device that you have there?
This?
Yeah.
It's a zapper, bug zapper. I love it. You want to try it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, here you go. He's gonna give you a try to try that.
Alright, reflex check.
Yeah, exactly. Make an attack roll.
He swats Beaumont like on the back of his upper shoulder. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. There was a bug right there.
Oh, I can't feel anything through
Okay,
this
good.
Shodalashu armor.
I just wanted to see how it worked.
Amazing.
If you're hurt, I can heal you."
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fine. And when Zako like turns back to the old man looking at Beaumont sees him go, "Oh." Crap, that hurt.
You know? And you remind me, and I'm alive. And then he goes on, and he's like starting to tell you old man stories
Right.
about his time in the stewards and all this different stuff while you guys are eating, and you're having a great time. And while you're having your meal, Lucy and Karna have walked over to see what the kids are doing, and they are they've got this like ball that they're playing with, and it looks like it was once a store-bought ball, but now it has more patches than it has original parts holding it together. And they're playing kind of a game with it, where they're like throwing it through different portions of the playground to try and either hit each other with it or just get it through the loop. It kind of depends on the age of the kid who's throwing it, right? Each of them
right.
have different targets.
The classic ball of Theseus.
Yeah, and as you watch for a little, after a minute or two of watching it, the ball rolls over to where you are, and you have a chance to, kick it back in or throw it back in or deflate it or whatever you would do to the ball. I'm not sure exactly how you would respond. What do you do? The ball rolls your way. Yeah.
Eat it.
Obviously. Oh no, I take it. I'm like, oh, maybe we can play. Do you want to play, Karna? Let's go play. Looks fun.
I mean, sure, if they're not scared of us. But...
I'm sure we can win. They're small and we're big.
Yeah, they might have a issue with that, but yeah, sure. Just throw it back and see what they do.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
So she yeah, she tries to play with the kids. And she's like, "Hey, I want to play. We want to play. Come, can we play?"
Oh my gosh, grown-ups want to play with us. Oh my gosh, that hasn't happened in weeks. Yes, you can play. Please. All right. Here's how we play Conquest. Ready? And they launch into this explanation. And it's like 15 minutes of rules exposition.
Sure.
You hear this, like they have to start over 4 times in the process before you finally get through it. But you think you've got a pretty decent handle of how to play Conquest with them. And it is mostly literally just like running laps around the playground and trying to throw it through a hoop, either to get it through the hoop or to hit another kid who's playing. And it's just going and going and going. Do you want to throw in a dice roll for this to see how it goes? Okay, you can. I'll give you your choice. You can either do an athletics check or an acrobatics check on this, or Karna. If you don't have either of those, you can make a pitch to me for something else.
I'm trained in athletics, so I can.
There you go.
Give that
Try
a roll.
acrobatics.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Okay.
23.
This is gonna be good.
23 for Lucy, and for Karna we have
Karna rolled a 9.
a 9. Okay, a 9. All right. So I think what happens here is at first, Karna, you are for some reason a favorite target for a lot of the kids, and I don't know why it is. But
Pick on the Bri. It's really helping her self-confidence.
Oh man, and
Can't hurt her. She's dead.
Running like this,
yeah,
just getting pounded.
Well, it's a tricky thing, right? Is it that they're targeting you because they like you and they want you to notice them for doing it? Are they targeting you because they'll target anyone, or is it that they maybe are they noticing that you're so you're keeping an eye out for is anyone going to look at me weird for playing with the kids because I look like this or something like that?
Or are they scared of the soldier that is Lucy, you know?
Well, Lucy came in very like approachable, like she's ready to go in. And I'll tell you one thing about kids. I know all of y'all know this. If a grown-up wants to play, that's the best 15 minutes of their day, week, month,
Oh, dude,
year.
Yeah.
If you're gung-ho, so Lucy's already in. She's in the gang. She's initiated. I'd say Karna probably just looks like an easy target / she's a grown-up who wants to play, and that's how they can include her.
Yep. It's probably that. I think for Lucy, with an acrobatics check of 23, I mean, you're probably like doing cartwheels around and like backflips to avoid getting hit by the ball and just everything like dodging and weaving. And how would you describe it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's like, oh, this is really easy for her. So she starts doing a lot of show-offs, and she doesn't get why they're targeting Karna, but she targets her as well because she thinks that's part of the game. So she probably is, and she laughs.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And she probably wins, and she's super proud because she won.
Yeah, that is great.
Yeah, she doesn't understand that they're kids, and maybe she should let them win. So she's like, I won. That was easy. Nice. Good job.
Just like a wake of carnage behind you. Kids laying.
That one crying because she hit her with the ball a little too hard. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
I imagine them all looking at you with huge eyes in wonder. Like you are the thing they want to be. You know, you just came in and like made this game like next level.
Yeah. Well, after the game, one kid comes up to you. He looks like this.
Oh.
He walks up to you, and it's this little human boy. He's got bright red hair, with green eyes, huge ears, real Ron Howard kind of a look to him. Opie.
He looks so sad.
Well, he looks sad, but he's
It's
just
like Sean's distant cousin.
Well, he's just he's tired from that game. Like you ran these kids through the ringer like for a good like half hour or more, and he's like tired, he's dirty, he's hungry, and he's just like, hey, my name is Ari, and are you a space trooper hero?
What?
A space trooper here, like a big space, you've got blaster, big cannon things. Are you a big big hero?
Yes, why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That's good because we kind of need a hero for something. Us
really?
kids. Yeah, we kind of, maybe you could help us with something.
Okay. Let me hear it.
My pet Squox. Her name is Spike, and she's missing. I haven't seen her in a couple of days.
So you need me to find it.
Do you think you could try to find her?
Maybe.
We've asked the grown-ups, but with the emergency, they're all really busy, and they say they can't do it right now, but they'll try soon. But I'm really worried, and maybe you don't have as many things to worry about as the other grown-ups do around here if you're a big space hero. Maybe you can go look for her.
Yeah. Where did you see her? Her? Did I say her?
Her, yeah. Spike.
Okay.
Spike is hey Zaza, can you come here? She said she's gonna help us. And this little Vesk girl runs up to as well, and she's just got this kind of like
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Oh, she's so cute.
She is so cute.
Who wants to describe Zaza for the?
You guys ever remember that show, Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She looks like she could be on that show.
I'm the baby, gotta love me.
Yeah, not the mama. Yeah, straight up. Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Great.
She's using a pink dress, and a birthday hat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a pink like tutu style dress
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It looks like there's
yeah.
like confetti kind of floating around it too.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's wearing
Ve-
the hat.
She is wearing the birthday hat. She does appear to be wearing it. She says, "It's my birthday later this week. I'm just getting ready." Yeah, we.
her birthday's in like 5 weeks.
If you ask her parents, she's been wearing that since the start of the month. No, yeah, and so Zaza comes up and just says, "Yeah, we saw her run towards the irrigation pipe in the courtyard by the garden. Yeah, she went that way. But before that, someone said they thought they thought they saw her by Manny's bodega because she's Rasputin's girlfriend, and she goes over
Oh.
there sometimes. Yes,
Mm.
they're very
Okay.
cute next to each other. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But so she kind of points across the courtyard at where this irrigation pipe is that's over on the way, and it's a big pipe. There's only a little trickle of water that's coming out of it, but it's like humanoid accessible size kind of a thing. Yeah.
Oh, I guess we
Yeah.
can go watch, or we can see if she's there, right, Carla?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of hanging around. Might as well see if these kids can get their little guy back.
Just to be sure, you
Yeah.
you want her alive, right?
Yes.
Because-
What? Yes.
I'm really good
Don't
at
worry.
killing things, so I want to be sure you want her alive.
Is
that what you want?
Ari, is this the
But-
right person to do that? I thought she would be a good person to have do this. I don't know, Zaza. I mean, maybe she's. I don't know.
Okay, I'll
Ari-
leave my weapons there.
They're
it's fine.
they're very big. Yeah.
Don't worry, kids. She's really strong and she's good at getting bad guys, but she would never hurt your pet. Don't worry.
Oh, good. I'm really glad. Okay. Ari,
Unless
give
you
her.
ask me to, you know.
No.
But that's
Ari,
not
give-
something we would ever do, Lucy, to pets.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. All right.
I guess.
Ari, you've got the leash. Give her the, yeah, here, I got it here. He kind of takes this thing that it looks like he's been wearing as a belt, but it's a leash for a Squox, and he hands it over, and it's got a little jingler on it. That's probably familiar. And Zaza holds out a bag, and she's like, here, take these Squox snacks. She loves Squox snacks. Can you say that 5 times fast? Squox snacks, Squox snacks, Squox snacks, Squox snacks, Squox snacks. I did it. I did it 6 times. 6 Squox snacks. Can you
You're
do that one?
really good at saying that.
I am.
Look what I can do! Look what
Can you-
I can do!
Yeah, can you do it? Can you say just 6 Squox snacks?
6
No.
squawks. Oh, that's really tough. You are
Uh,
good at that.
Thank
Wow.
you. I am really good at that. Say, Dad, see, I'm really good at it. He's over there. He's busy. Okay. All right. Well, we think she went through there. I don't know. Do you want take any of your friends with you too? Those other two over there. I mean, they're just eating, but maybe I don't know. Do they?
We can ask them if they want to go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you need to eat dinner first too. Do we all? I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get food. And she turns and just and they both take off to go grab some food.
Can you pick
Can't
me up a
even
fried
say
Squox on a stick?
Oh, well.
No, no.
Yeah.
That's cruel.
And so with that, the party has a chance here, while they're, eating their food or playing the game and hanging out with folks. You see a few other familiar faces pop up. Joya arrives in the middle of the meal. She is just kind of like really quickly like holding down and like she's not even sitting at the table. She's just gobbling her food really quick. She's got like 3 different conversations going at the same time, and everyone wants her help and attention. She's always being interrupted. But you could go chat with her if you needed to talk about anything. At a certain point, an android walks up, an android that looks like so, and he appears to be carrying.
Oh wow, he looks.
Yeah,
That's a
he's
vibe. But
that's a vibe.
I'm not into it. Not into the vibe.
I like it.
Giving me the heaves.
I'm here for it.
Whew.
I can kind of make the face. I just need some red circles for my eyes, right?
Yeah, for our listeners, it's like a two different tone color, like on the two-tone plating, right? And you got like kind of a light purple faded.
It's kind of
pink.
a Beaumont color palette. You know?
And then like bright red eyes, and then they're wearing like what must be a like Kiss the Chef apron. It's like an apron with like a sun on it. And they look happy, but they do look a little disturbing.
There's an uncanny valley deal. Like the mouth
yeah,
is a little too wide.
And it has a like placidness to it that is weird.
Yeah.
Like suddenly you see two bullet holes just go right through the sun on the smock, you know.
A couple of laser blasts, yeah. Well, as you look at the sun and then you look at the one that's up in the sky, there is a very strong similarity. And this android is walking up. He's got a box of what looks like sticky sweet rolls that have like coming from somewhere. And he kind of walks past the group there. At one point, he looks and says, "Hello, Joya," and then continues walking and sets the rolls down on the table. And then he just kind of stands there and looks around, somewhat awkwardly, for a little bit. At least, as in, he doesn't look like he feels awkward. It's like everyone around him is just like a little awkward, but everybody's kind of like, "Hey, Sonny, how you doing?" You know, kind of a thing. A little bit after you all get your food and sit down, Knick-Knack shows up. He grabs a sandwich really quick, but he's got something under his arm. And as he's chawing on it, he's like, "Hey, kids, come over here. This is gonna be great." And he sets it down, and he stuffs the sandwich in his pocket, and he kind of unfolds this thing, and he just pulls the ripcord on it and fires it up, and these like plasma jets start, and they lift it up off of the ground. And he's got this like plasma powered scooter, and he gives it to the kids. He's like, "Just, take it for a spin, see how it goes." And Zaza just like runs right up there, and she hops right onto the thing and grabs the handles and opens up the throttle and just starts rolling around. And he's laughing. The kids are loving it. The parents are looking terrified about this, but they're mostly okay. The kid hasn't gotten hurt yet. And then
it's a birthday,
Every piece of trash that the scooter goes over just sets a fire.
Exactly. And then at some point, you didn't actually see them enter. You're not sure how they got their food, but they're sitting there like it's that hooded Patra that was in the back of the community center. Is there as well, sitting on one end of one of the tables, and they've got their stew spoon in one hand and a bottle of like of hot sauce in the other, and they're just like layering on the hot sauce on every bite that they're putting into their mouth. So you've got a few of these colorful characters here, plus all the other people in the community. Is there anyone that you want to talk to or try to get information from, or think about like how do we talk to, or how do we start thinking about this bank plan that Knick-Knack's got for us going forward? Maybe you want to grab his ear for a second. But yeah, what do you want to do?
What? Remind me again of what the android is doing.
So the android, people are calling him Sonny. And you might recall that there's a diner in town.
Oh, right.
Called Sonny's Diner. So it's
Gotcha.
Probably his place. Yeah. And he's just standing there. He's standing there like 8 feet away from Joya, who you met, in the community center. But Joya is has got as soon as he took up his position there, she turned her back to him. Right.
Right.
Like she just like swiveled, almost like she was like aggressively ignoring him. Yeah.
To the android, to Sonny.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what Zako do. He'll notice the Patra with does the Patra have that suitcase and everything that we're seeing?
Yeah, it's probably on the ground next to their chair. Yeah.
So he'll just nudge Beaumont. Be like, do you think that we might be able to get any information here tonight for our upcoming job? That Patra over there, I don't know, it looks kind of, I don't want to say shady, but definitely shady.
Well, being that you are a Patra, that makes me feel better. I didn't want to profile him, but he is wearing a mask and has his hood up.
Yeah, hey,
and has
it
all
has
this
nothing to do with him being a Patra, okay?
Agreed.
Okay,
It's all
okay,
of the
no.
accoutrements.
Beaumont has nothing to do with him being a Patra, okay?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. all right.
It's everything else.
Yes, yes, it's the general vibe. I'm just getting a feel
Right.
you know?
I think if someone here is likely to maybe know their way around the underworld and have maybe criminal connections, perhaps that's the one I would go to. I mean, it's between him, a birthday girl Vesk, an eerie android, which he may be a psychopath. Look at his face; he just weirds me out a little bit. Probably a very nice fellow, and I'm just bad at reading faces. But
Yeah, you're not doing so hot so far in this.
well,
but,
I'm not trying to get information out of you.
right, that's fair.
I think your instincts are good, is what I'm saying.
I don't know if he's criminal. He might be, but he definitely looks like he might
know
know
the
something.
right
Yeah, he might know something. Yes. So I don't know. But I just, you know, all this partying is well and good, and I'm glad that Lucy and Karna were having a good time. But
Yes,
we do have a
especially
job.
Karna.
Yeah, she definitely needs it.
She looked like she was having just a blast being repeatedly nailed with that ball.
She just like gives him the most deadpan stare.
Yeah,
He's like still wiping off, you know, like street dirt
But I just
from
think
her
that-
face.
yeah. I just think that we might use this opportunity with all these people gathered to maybe do some recon about the bank. You know,
We're
Kinda
on
didn't
the.
want to think about that.
I mean, a little column A, a little column B. There's nothing wrong with having a good time. We've already had some delicious food, but if there is something to be learned, I mean, that's more the benefit. I
Yeah,
think
well,
we-
see, the reason I'm telling you this, and now I might be having second thoughts, but generally, you're pretty good at talking to people, and
Yeah,
I'm
so
not.
generally, you're pretty good at medicine, so.
Well, I hope that you're better at talking people than I am at medicine, too, for being honest.
I am.
Yeah. So, like, you've kind of become our little de facto leader here. And I know I've talked a little shit, but it is appreciated. And I don't know. I guess I'm just asking you to kind of take the lead here.
Sure. And he kind of claps you on the shoulder a little too hard. And like,
Ow!
and like not malicious at all, you know,
Yeah,
but
no.
like just doesn't know. It was like, we're of like mind. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Great. And he goes back to slurping his soup.
Yes, same.
getting the last bit, like, you know.
Yeah. Nice. All right. So Beaumont walks down to talk to the Patra sitting at the end of the table there,
Yeah, I mean,
or make your way around. The
in
room.
terms of plot development, yes, he does that. But I think as this party's going on, like he's gonna do his best to kind of make it as natural and not like not just like, hey, you come talk to me about crimes, you know.
Yeah.
He is gonna try to go into that schmoozer kind of calm and confident diplomatic kind of mode, you know.
Totally. Yeah. Why don't we?
Hey, Patra, this guy wants to talk to you right here. I gotta set you up. I set you up. No, I'm
about
just kidding.
crimes.
It's like the CRPG, right? Where
Because
you
you
just
look like you do crimes.
Yeah,
click
I
on
think
an NPC.
think
yeah.
maybe the idea is to like maybe just kind of hang around him a little bit to see if we can't like find an end to conversation, right? Like maybe he's
Sure.
talking to somebody or somebody comes up to him and we're like, oh, you know, I do that too, or I.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. It's the sort of thing where you see a few folks come up, but they're kind of like him, right? Like they're kind of like furtively looking around the area here. They're kind of holding their possessions a little close. They're having like a quick, like low, sotto voce kind of conversation with this Patra, and then they are, kind of scooting away. And maybe Beaumont, you would just pick up at some point as you're wandering nearby, something like, somebody telling the Patra, I found it. I think its opening was over there. Can't be 100% sure because I haven't had a real chance to go into it yet. I'm out of time right now, but maybe you would want to check it later too. And the Patra is kind of, all right, I will go check, and we will see what it is you have found. All right. And then I guess, okay, yeah, it sounds good. All right, I gotta boogie. I'll see you later. And he kind of sneaks out of there. Yeah. So real like calm, not like overtly like, hey, we're doing crimes over here, kind of a conversation, but very much like a trying to get their trying to do business on the side in the midst of the hubbub of the party happening as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the only other inn you would remember having from was just this. This Patra is also staying in the community center too, so you would have seen them there also, but not had a conversation with them yet. Yeah. So.
Okay. So I mean, I guess I don't know if you're trying to lead me somewhere and I'm not picking it up. Should I like keep an eye on him, and if he like head somewhere, maybe kind of at a distance follow him and see what he's getting into?
Maybe a little less that and a little more of just like, I think your suspicions could probably be confirmed that sorry, I keep saying he, it's they, that they are a bit more like the kind of work that they do is a little more clandestine and a little less like typical business kinds of thing. So you could potentially have you could potentially have a somewhat frank conversation with them, perhaps about who they are and what they do.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
I just wasn't quite sure I was picking up what you were putting down there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I mean communication is always a struggle. But yeah, I mean at some point, Beaumont would be. This is his mission now, at least for the I guess the remainder of the party, is trying to learn about this guy. Now he's figured out, okay, like we were probably fairly accurate, and then looking for a good end. Maybe the next time that he's alone, kind of come up and ask to bum a smoke or something, just to have the initiation.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he is kind enough to give him a smoke or whatever, sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say they look up at you and say, do you have your own pipe? You just need the stuff, or do you need the
All we got is a habit, bro.
Yeah, Beaumont pulls out this like filigreed, inlaid, fancy lighter and like flicks it, and he's like, "I've got this."
Okay, here we go then. And they put one. Like, do you want me to light it for you? Do you want me to do the light?
Oh, and he lights it for him.
There you go. All right.
Being a gentleman.
Oh, sure. Thank you. What time? Yes. I've seen you. You've been in the community center. You were there last night.
Yes. Me and a few new acquaintances, so to speak.
Sure. Enjoy it. Put you straight to work. I see. Ah,
Indeed.
I am called Lotus. It is
Lotus.
Lotus. It is a pleasure to meet you. And you are?
Beaumont Zalarajny Sternhardt. I know that's
Interesting.
quite a mouthful. You can call me Bo or Beaumont.
Beaumont will be.
I am Zako.
Zako, hello, fellow Patra. Please,
Yes.
of course. So, gentlemen, I presume, welcome to my end of the table. Perhaps you'd like some hot sauce on your food?
Always.
Always? Excellent. Try this. I have it from Triaxis. They ferment it in the summer and then they save it for the winter, but now there's summer there again because they are not prepared. So perhaps
this-
it will be some time for them
This
to be back.
finely aged 52-year-old hot sauce.
Yeah.
You know?
It was quite refined, let me tell you. I was very pleased. That
But
one
have
I did
you
not
had-
know what they had.
Have you had 2 million-year-old hot sauce though?
No, in all of my explorations, I have not. So, well, welcome, and they start sharing some sauce. It's pretty
Turned
good,
into
you
a
know?
claw measuring contest.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, have you perhaps no? Yeah, you get to have a conversation with them for a bit, and
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
But I was gonna say, Beaumont just, you know, they it seems like it's gone fairly well as far as just kind of breaking the ice. And
Sure.
Beaumont, after a little bit, because he seems friendly enough to them, it's just like, my new friend, I'll just be frank with you. I was curious if you might be the kind of person who knows how to get certain things done on the hush hush.
Oh, that is most of my line of work, indeed. I'm someone who has to be fairly discreet about quite a few things, so we should perhaps talk more quietly about what it is that we're doing. But we'll talk at our normal voices here on the call instead of, trying to have a whispered conversation.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, what is it that you are? What is it that you are looking into, perhaps?
Well, currently we're in the market for information about how to bypass certain security measures.
Yes. Are you capable of forging documents, perhaps?
If I am not, I certainly know someone who is, or who can at least give you a little bit of a heads up. You must have someone in your, let me say, crew who would know how to pull something like this together. If not, I'm certain we can find something. I certainly know a printer that you could use at least, even if I do not know exactly how to do it. But it's possible I can make something. Yes.
Well, what kind of skill set do you have?
Many, my friend. I have many skills. Yes.
Can you do this? And he double joints his shoulder.
Ah.
I forget how unsocialized he is.
Amazing. And I don't know if I can do that one, but perhaps I can do this one. And he sort of does a little bit of a.
And they, we start doing Patras, probably much to the chagrin of
No. Beaumont is cheesing, finds it hilarious, and then butts in is like, yes, well, how about this? And pulls his arm off.
What?
That one.
Oh yeah,
He has a prosthetic
That's
arm.
right. That's right. Yeah.
You got me on that one. I can't do that trick.
No,
but,
I guess he wins.
win for that. So let me tell you. Yes, I think we have a printer. Let's go. Let's think about what it is that you would need. And so the three of you kind of have a chance to have kind of a huddled conversation for a bit with Lotus about some of the things that you're looking for with them. Meanwhile, Karna and Lucy, you're finishing up your dinner by this point. Are you trying to talk with anyone or get information from folks, or just gossip with some of the locals about some things more generally? What is it you'd like to try and accomplish here? Yeah.
What do you want to do? Because I don't have many social skills, so
Yeah, so
this-
Karna's strongest area is more the deception and stealth. also, you know, when it comes to maybe like preparing for our heist that we're gonna try to accomplish, I don't know if gossip is necessarily gonna be like her strongest area, but I feel like if we can end up talking to someone who maybe knows something, we could
Sure.
maybe work out a bribe or an in or something. Or are we trying to be a little bit more like cash and just
Well, I think because a bribe costs some credits like that. That like those.
flush, man?
Yeah, but like that also could be like the last thing we do. You know,
Yeah.
like if we don't feel like we got, if we run into somebody that we feel like really has some info but they're not giving it up, then we bribe them. But we don't lead with that, right? You don't say, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'll give you some money if you talk
No,
to me."
right.
See,
Like the idea is to create an interaction, and
Right.
if they're the type of person that it might end up being helpful,
Yeah,
that
right.
you know, we lean into that. But I guess
Yeah.
Hannah as a person is wondering, are we trying to be, is this just socializing, or are we trying to get towards our goal?
I mean, Adam and I are certainly trying to get towards our goal. That's up to you, you
Sure.
know?
So I think Karna probably would be, like after we sit down and start eating, she'd be asking Lucy, so like, are we actually gonna go and try to find that kid's pet, or you know, we got stuff to do. How long are we gonna devote to?
Well, I don't know. We promised, so we should go.
you,
But
you really told that kid you were gonna give it a go. Maybe, you know, I mean, didn't they say they saw it around, not Manny, Knickknack's place? Like, maybe we can.
the irrigation something. I know.
I don't know.
and
They said a lot of stuff. They were
Or
talking
close
so
to
fast.
the bodega, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But-
That's.
But the thing is, I don't know if that's going to lead to something useful. I mean, we don't have the idea that it does. Is probably it will be, but we don't know. So right now, like here, maybe we should try to talk to people and see if we, and later we can talk to Bo and Saku and see if we can go get the pet.
Yeah.
I
I mean, at
think.
least, at the very least, just, you know, keep an
Mhm.
eye out. But
Yeah, I think I will try to, since I don't have like, diplomacy or anything like that. I
Sure.
think the gossip probably I will try if with thievery, like if I can try to see if someone knows
Yeah.
about the vault and everything in the bank. I'm not very subtle, but I can
Sure.
try to.
well, I guess maybe. I
Yeah.
mean, you're friendly, so maybe, you know, if in conversation you can lead with like the introduction, and then because Karna has a good like +6 in deception, like maybe, you know,
Oh, the good cop, bad cop.
well, you know, she's the friendly face in, and then like let's say the
I mean-
person is someone who works at the bank or whatever, then I just got a job there. Tell me more about it, you know.
I mean, I'm friendly, but I'm not diplomatic because I
Yeah,
have
well,
a -2.
Karna and Lucy
So-
together are, you know, we're just a little pair.
Yeah, yeah.
I-
I would say that there's a case to be made for using deception to get information out of someone by lying to them to make them tell you things. Like a lot of that is just like, can you tell the lie in a right way that spins things so that they'll tell you more,
Right.
even if you don't necessarily know what you're talking about or what you're asking for, right? So that's certainly possible, and it could be that you talk to some random person here in the community. It could be one of the main NPCs as well. But I think if you're gonna go start lying to someone, you might talk to some rando instead of Joya, for example. Yeah,
We couldn't lie to
Yeah.
Joya.
can't light enjoy it. Yeah,
See,
just see
we're
the-
actually making a huge mistake. We're ignoring the birthday girl, and the real adventure goal here is actually she has a gigantic trust fund. We could convince her into taking it all out and giving it to us.
That's why
Then we
she,
don't have to rob the bank at all. Yeah.
That's why she lives in Little Akaton. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's say that you identify somebody at the party to go chat with. Yeah, there's a young human man who's there who looks like is kind of on the edge of a few different conversations, but not really participating in any of them. Looks like someone you could try and get some information out of, perhaps. Or is there somebody else you'd like to try and talk to in particular? Yeah. Try this approach. If Lucy says hello and Karna comes up with to pull information out of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we approach the man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go for
I
it.
mean, I can't. I can't do checks with that, but you know.
No, don't worry
With
about the
some
checks for now. Don't worry about the checks for now. Yeah.
We can
yeah,
try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hannah's just wanting your bubbly personality for the introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Karna needs Lucy to break the ice.
Yeah.
Okay. So she goes and she's like, "Hello," just like that.
Yeah. Just walks up. Hi. Hi.
Hey,
Hi. Yeah.
How's it
what are you
going?
doing here?
I live here.
Oh, really?
And I had the sandwich. It was pretty good, I thought. What are you,
I heard the soup
Um,
was better.
oh,
Oh, look, she's my friend. Come here.
Hi. Okay. Hi. Yeah.
Karna, nice to meet ya.
Oh, Karna. Okay. Yeah. Cool. My name's Beroit is my name.
I was hoping it was Gavin.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not Gavin. Do you know Gavin? He's my roommate.
Oh,
He,
your roommate, huh?
Yeah, he I thought he was coming, but he must have extra work he's finishing. So
He's the guy who was working at the bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's
oh
coming.
yeah. He's like, do you know Gavin? Or does
I don't know him well. I ran into him when I was doing an interview. Actually,
okay.
at the local branch of the bank. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you give me your deception check here, and let's have Beaumont roll a diplomacy check as well, just for how these conversations
Okay.
with each of these folks goes, just to see. I don't think it'll be a yeah. Okay, that's good to know. And so yeah, go ahead.
Can I try to aid?
Absolutely, yes.
Here we
Oh,
go.
nice.
All right.
Okay.
Um,
So I got a 22, but with the aid, 24.
22 with the 8, 24 with the 8. Okay, great. Yeah, and Karna, you got a
17.
17. Okay, great. So Benoit looks at you and says, "Oh, okay. So you interviewed at the bank too, man. Yeah, Gavin says that place is really stressful to work at. I mean, he I don't know. He says it's real hard to keep track of things, and he feels like he's got to take breaks all the time. I mean, he just is like every hour or two he's got to go in the back and just like take a breather because everything
Wow,
is
do they
it's
even
just
have
too
enough
stressful.
people on hand to manage that? Because that's a high impact job,
Yeah, so his it's just him and Katara in there right now is the person. She runs the comms and is kind of like, he says she's too busy to be out at the front with him, so he's got to do all of that because they don't have anybody else coming in from other parts of the station right now. So so she's monitoring comms, she's watching the videos, but she's got to go back and forth on both. I mean, it sounds like they're really it
That's
sounds like
rough.
they're really
Is
yeah,
she able to
going-
come out and, I guess, to take over for him so he can get that break? Because, I definitely need a job, but I want to make
Yeah.
sure, I'm not gonna run myself ragged. That's
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I think she's mostly so busy with stuff in the back, and he's the only one that can really be up front. So he just puts up I mean, everything's code locked. He's got his key card, right? Though he's like, I swear, I found that like after he left for work one day, his key card he
Oh,
left it behind. I had to run over there for him. But
That's
he's
rough.
he's a
Not
forgetful
keeping track
guy.
of your key card.
I know, right? Like of all the things. So, if you do get a job there, just keep track of your key card. That's important. But
I mean, what would
yeah.
I even do if I lost it? Jeez, that's like.
I know, right?
Can
I
he
know.
even get in without it?
I mean, he can probably get in the front door if Katara's there, I guess. But like, I don't know. He'd have a tough time with some of the other stuff. So,
Doing his
I don't
job for real. Oh wow.
Yeah,
They must
yeah.
keep him on because it's so hard to find people for that,
Right.
that position.
It's got to be tricky. Or
Ugh.
yeah.
It's
So
making me
anyway,
second guess.
right? Is it a good place to work? I don't know. But I work down at the docks. I pull spaceship parts apart. And I've seen some really cool ones. Do you know anything about spaceship parts?
That's
Do you-
cool.
do you
I
wanna-
mean, Lucy probably knows a lot more about spaceship parts than I do.
Do you want to hear about spaceship parts? Because I got a few things I can tell you about stuff that I got to do for work today. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody in a while. Besides Gavin.
No.
There it
Tell
is.
us something. She's a little tired. Tell us a thing or two, and then we'll let you go so that you can get
Yeah,
party.
we've
Yeah.
been talking and Lucy's like all distracted, like.
You want to hear about my Lego collection?
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, oh, sure, yeah. So I pulled apart this thruster today, and he kind of goes into it. It is a very boring story, and it's not all that interesting to listen to. And he's like, so, yeah, but maybe I do want the stew after all. So I'm gonna go try a little of that and see how it is. Maybe it'll be good tomorrow too. I'm not
You
sure.
do
Anyway,
that. You do that.
all right. Thanks. All right. Bye.
Good to talk to you. I'm sure I'll see
Yeah.
you around.
Yeah, it sounds good. So with that, and with your diplomacy check there, Beaumont, aided by Zako, both, contributing together about this, you and Lotus come around to an agreement on how he thinks he can help you get together some basic documents that will kind of work as though you're contractors perhaps for Abadar Corps. He doesn't know that he can get you Abadar Corps official staff
Can he get us
cards and documents.
we're a third party auditor?
Yeah, something like that. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we can do something like that. Yes. Yeah. They kind of jot down some information, pull out a comm unit, and blip, 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 and send a quick message. Wait for a minute, and then ding comes back to them, and they look at it and you go, okay, yes. And they jot down something else and they hand it to you, and it's coordinates for somewhere here in Little Akatok. They say, in 4 hours there will be something for you to pick up there. I want to know, do you need your outfits? I do not know that this is not good. What do you wish to wear onto this?
I mean, I think I'm looking kind of stylish myself. I don't understand. What do you mean?
You don't look like an auditor.
I mean, I
They have
don't
a
not
look.
look like an auditor.
You do don't look like an auditor.
You do not look like an auditor. No,
You
this
do
is
don't.
true. This is true. Perhaps, perhaps we can help you find something that will work better. This is the moment, and they beep 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 again on their comm unit, and then they wait for a second, and just kind of eyes closed, Zen moment, serenity now, kind of a thing, and then ding on their phone again, and they look at it, yes, and they jot down another thing as well, and they hand it over to you and say, I believe you can get some things that should help if you go here as well. Let's make sure, especially we'll have to do something about those things that one is carrying. That and points over at Lucy carrying both a machine gun and a roto laser over
Right.
her shoulder. Right?
Oh, those are just Nerf guns. Don't worry.
I see. A common equipment for auditors.
For
yes.
auditors, yes.
Yes. All right.
Well, sometimes banks get really mad at auditors, and so it's just more like personal protection. you
Oh
know?
my
Our
god,
heads to come with a
this
little muscle.
this sounds like a not too far off hyperbole of a future America. Like, yeah, obviously the auditors carry giant guns because like people might get mad at them. They gotta
Let's
protect
not bring
themselves.
politics in.
You know?
We're
Right,
trying
right,
to
you know?
escape. Escape.
Escape.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they think about it for a minute and they look at Lucy again, like, all right. So if we perhaps put some stickers on them, they can look like branded security devices. Yes, I believe we can make this work. Yes.
Yes. See,
Okay.
creative thinking.
Indeed. I like your approaches. All right. Give that person 4 hours. You have some time, and then I hope that if you are not, let's see. Do you have UPBs? Do you have credits? Do you have something in exchange to them to give to them?
We have some credits, yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Do not worry. This will not, as they say, puncture a hole in the vault. Is that
It
what
will
they say?
break the bank.
No, that can't be it. It's something else. Yes.
It's funny that you should word it that way. Thank
Uh,
you for all your help.
You're very welcome. I have one more question for you. By chance, you show up into Little Akaton in the middle of an emergency, and you clearly did not come through the main entrances. They are well guarded by station security. How did you happen to get in? I had not known
Magic.
you. I have not seen you before. Perhaps. Who teleports to Little Akaton? No one does this.
All right. Yeah, you've seen through my, you've seen through my story. What do you think, Heath? Should we tell this person that we came up from the ghost levels?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, I don't know. I know I shouldn't trust him, but like, I feel like he'd be very intrigued by that. You know.
Yes. Well, we actually found ourselves here by way of accident. To be honest, we were headed to the, to the shipyards or the Armada or whatever, and we found ourselves in the ghost levels. They do exist, and we kind of just poked around until we found a way out, and we emerged here in the surface of in Little Akaton.
Yes, we had a little trouble with an elevator that led to a little trouble with a lot of other things.
Amazing. I am intimately familiar with the ghost levels. They are a subject of great passion of mine, you might say.
Well, they'll be much easier to traverse now.
That particular section that you have been in and found? It is...
Hold on, Heath, before you say anything else in character, I think that I don't know, but I think we might have killed some other couriers down there. I don't know if this person's part of that same group or not. So I just want to remind you that we did that.
You won't have to deal with any large animated statues in that region ever
That's
again.
true. That's almost killed us. But we defeated it.
I will tell you this. If you can tell me where it is that you got into this ghost level, or where you came out from it, perhaps, and you promise me that you will not tell anyone else, the documents and the outfit modifications, they will be of no charge to you.
Oh,
I will
well,
make
it's
sure
right
of that.
here. No, pull up your mouth. It's right here.
Beep, boop, boop, here you go.
Why didn't you say so from the beginning? You should have led with that.
because not everyone is so trustworthy of us ghost couriers.
Of us, so you're a courier. Isn't that just someone that delivers mail and package? Why wouldn't we trust that?
The avenues I traverse are not the Absalom stations. They are between things. They are behind things. And yes, I traverse the ghost levels wherever I can find them. I found many entrances, and I am always on the lookout for new ones to see if there's anything of value there. So if you have found one,
Yes. So I do want to let you know that there was. We also found a tour group down there, and they also know where this is too. So,
see,
yeah.
gets out a pistol and
No.
They're no longer down there. We were kind enough to help them find their way back to the normal station. But
Yes, I just I say this just for you to know that may not be as secret as you might think.
I see. But if they were tourists, perhaps they will want to put the experience behind them, whereas you are working people instead.
I don't think
Because
the
they know their power.
tourists are a threat, either to you or of going back to the ghost levels.
No,
I think
that
they're
is-
quite traumatized enough.
Yes, again, it's more just for your awareness that you might want to scope it out first, just to make sure that they haven't already mentioned it to somebody else. If you're trying to keep cover, I don't know how protected that particular entrance is.
I see. Well, I shall see what I can do. In the meantime, I must be going immediately then. So in just a moment, and they beep, 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 send a couple of quick messages, get a
Like,
couple
hey,
of dings,
boss!
a couple of dings
These
back.
guys are good.
Yeah, and they all right, my contact is able to provide those things for you at no cost. Gentlemen, bid you a good evening. Adieu, and I shall
Bless you.
see you when we next yes, of course. When next we see each other in the morning in the gymnasium of the community center. What a place to sleep, yes?
Yes,
all right.
lovely doing business with you, Lotus.
And
nice
you,
to meet
and
you.
And I must be going. And they pick up
We'll
their
see you.
suitcase and they
Oh, you forgot your
Adieu.
hot sauce.
I said, no, I did not.
That's
And he-
52-year-old barrel-aged hot sauce.
Barrel. Oh man, I now have a morbid curiosity just to know what 52-year-old barrel-aged hot sauce would even consist
And
of.
this was how we lost Jason.
And how he ended. He did okay, but he really had some lapses in judgment. All right, so you've got
It's a bad way to go.
Yeah, so you've got some good intel about the people who work at the bank. You've got an in. Thank you, Bippy. You've got an in on some documents that should help you as a way to go in. You've already given it a preliminary scout to learn a little bit about the lobby and going in. I think the party's ready to try this out the next morning. What do you all think?
I think we're stoked to totally abandon the find the pet quest.
Maybe
can't
on the
believe
way we'll
Lucy
see
is
it.
such a
On the way.
fibber about
Okay.
finding children's lost pets.
Oh,
You've
that
got-
one hurts.
Well, you've got 4 hours before the outfits and the documents are ready. Do you want to try
True.
and find Spike really quick? Should we take a quick break here? It's about 7:30 our time. Should we just take 5 and come right back?
Sure.
See if we can find Spike, and then we'll be back. So why don't we do that? Everybody,
All right.
we'll
Okay.
take 5 if you're in chat, and we'll come back, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Not in a long time.
Be
We'll hear you.
or be.
No, we'll hear you.
We'll smell you.
All right. Ooh, will we? Oh man. Jolly good. Well, welcome back, everyone.
Subtitle: Rich person laughing. You know?
I was wondering about this. Do you think you remember how there were those Grey Poupon commercials when we were all much younger, right? Do you think that in 80 years there'll be something like that, but for like srirachanaise? Probably not, right?
You should call up a major ad company right now and pitch that and get that money, bro.
Excuse me, Kraft, have you considered having two people in 80 years go up next to each other in Rolls Royces and say, "Pardon me, do you have any srirachanaise?" It'd be amazing.
Jason, if I didn't know any better, I would assume you're really high right now.
That definitely sounds like some stoner shit right there.
Do
you think in the future they'll be doing srirachanaise commercials?
I mean, I don't think I am. I mean, this brewery that I went to today also does infused beverages as well, but I'm pretty sure these are this is just a beer.
You're sure?
Yeah,
pretty sure. It tastes like peanut butter cups, so really it can go either way.
Hey, it's like a peanut butter burger, Renee.
It's kind of,
I want to say something that I remember before we start.
Yes.
Especially to Heath, because he talking about weird food and he asked about ceviche. I remembered one thing that's a little weird, not as weird as your food stuff.
Not as weird as American
a little
food,
weird.
sure.
A little weird. It's like that's very popular here. It's like you take a bag of chips similar to Doritos, something like that. It's called picaritas. It's very similar, but and you put the ceviche on it inside it, and you make like a weird. Yeah, I don't eat that. I find it horrible. But
it's like a Frito pie, but with ceviche.
But people here love it, so maybe you will like it.
Okay.
So we're not talking about
fried?
dipping the chip in the ceviche.
No,
You're
you
mixing it in
mix
the
them
bag.
up.
Yeah,
you
you mix
open the
all
bag
up.
and you put the ceviche inside and you mix it.
But are the bags are the chips crunched up or
Yeah.
are they big? Okay.
They're a small bag.
Just like a weird savory cereal situation going on.
Yeah,
The moist
weird.
chips.
Have you ever
but I don't like it because the chips get all soggy. But I don't know. People love it.
Not if you eat it quickly enough.
Yeah, not if you
guess
shove it
that's
down
what
your
they
throat in an unhealthy speed. It's really
I
good.
guess
Pour it
that's
down.
what they do, but I don't know. It sounds weird, and people love it here. It's super popular.
What was this called again?
That's called the concoction is called caldosas.
Caldosas. Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard Adam reference a Frito pie. In Iowa, we would call something like that a walking taco.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you just shovel the taco fillings into the bag of chips. Yeah. But I guarantee, you bring that to the Iowa State Fair, you'll have a few takers, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, you could be making some serious cash at the Iowa State Fair because
Iowa
they don't
State
have it yet.
Fair.
Okay.
Don't go to the Iowa State Fair. Go to the Minnesota State Fair. I love many things about my home state, but Minnesota's the better state fair to attend these days. Yeah.
I googled this. Also, it goes by the name of Dory Locos.
Dorilocos.
Oh my.
Because I guess
probably
you specifically use Doritos.
Doritos,
I probably the traditional way is with picaritas, but you can use other kind of chips. So Dorilocos.
If you get it from Taco Bell, it's Dory Locos.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. The four of you, full of food, geared up again. Most of the crowd is dispersing at this point. You walk up to this irrigation pipe. Sorry, this is kind of no transition here. I'm just getting
just hard.
into the game.
Hard
hard left turn here. Yes, the Dory Locos Taco Supreme version brought to you by. And you go up to this pipe, and it's narrow. You can get in there. It's kind of a squeeze, right, to work through there. And you start your way down the hole. I assume, as usual, it's usually Beaumont leading the way, Lucy behind Beaumont, and then either Zako or Karna kind of, either interchangeably. There, you go down the hall, you go down the pipe a ways. It's a tight fit. Beaumont, you come upon a grate that is on the far end. It's you think that something the size of a Squox could probably fit through this gate, but you're not going to be able to. It takes a few kicks, but I trust that with your athletics bonus, you're likely able to force that open without too
I
much.
should be able to, and if not, I've got Lucy.
Yeah, exactly. As you get out, you take a look around, and you think you see some let's see. Why don't I get a either nature or survival or life science, perhaps would be a good check at this point, because you're kind of looking around for, okay, which direction did this creature go?
Well, that's
I
not
can do
me
life
on
science.
any of those skills.
Perception, perhaps, could work. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll that life science.
Okay, life science. Let's try that.
How's a 24
Whoa.
look?
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. No problem. All right. You look down, you kind of study all the tracks in the area, and you're like, Squox tracks right there. All right.
Mhm.
And you know
There's
which
some
way-
tracks right here.
Yeah. You kind of like point out which way to go for Beaumont. It's the opposite. Maybe now the cat has the laser pointer showing the humanoid where to travel. And at some point as you go, you're walking this maybe 20-30 minutes or something like that. It's just tunnel after tunnel after tunnel. Everything just like things stop making sense, right? Like there's odd intersections where like 6 paths appear at random. They lead to dead ends or to confusing loops as you go about here. And anyone who wants to could make an occultism check here at this point to try and have a sense of what's going on. Or you can all make a guess for me about what might be happening.
Karna, what do you think's happening here with all these strange routes and passages?
Well, here's the thing. I feel like you will get a better roll on that one.
Probably
Yep.
not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm in my bad roll era.
Yeah. Did you take a maybe too big of a hit when you were playing dodgeball or whatever it was?
You know, I'm pretty sure my pupils are uneven if you take a look at those.
Oh God! Hold on.
Don't do that again.
They've been like that since we've known you.
That explains it.
I see we had rolls both from Lucy and from Karna. Can you announce your results, please, for those? Yeah.
I got a 19.
A 19 for Lucy and a Karna.
Karna rolled an impressive 9.
Impressive 9. Okay, so
Even
Karna,
though
you're
she's
not.
trained in a
Yeah, I know, right? I know. You're not so sure what's going on here, but and Zako, I see we have a roll from you as well.
Yeah.
You got a
That was just a backup of 21.
backup of 21. All right. Between you and Lucy, you're able to put together pretty quickly that you think you have once again entered the ghost levels. You're back
Damn
down
it!
to
No!
things don't make
No!
sense.
No!
The good news is
We
that
might run into our friend.
you might run into Lotus. You never know. But you have been following some good trails. I imagine someone in the party has had the wherewithal to be like, let's at least like leave something like a trail behind us.
Yeah,
to
we're
not
leaving
go
little
too
dollops
far.
of hot sauce.
drips of hot sauce. It's like
There's the 52 years of barrel aging makes them so hot that everywhere we drip them, the
The
grime on the
acid.
floor is steaming. You
Yeah.
know?
It's
Yeah,
like
you
pressure washing without water, you know?
yeah. I was thinking it's like cleaning a penny with Taco Bell hot sauce.
Yes,
I used to do
exactly
in high
that.
school. Yeah.
Exactly that.
I'm not beating stoner charges tonight, guys. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're not. You're not helping your case.
Yeah, I'm really not. Let me do it with this next sentence.
You
right?
guys
Because
are in the ghost levels,
Yeah,
and
the
you're
ghost
like
levels,
burning
man,
grime
and
off
it's,
with
like,
hot sauce,
really
dude.
weird. A polyphonic growl echoes through the tunnels, and I
Yeah,
kid you not,
man.
that line is in the adventure.
Yeah, right.
No, really. I'll copy and paste it. I'll
Well,
screenshot it
the
for you.
writers of these adventures are not immune to those accusations either.
That's true. Yeah.
All hail Jenny Jarzabski. No, so real. A polyphonic growl echoes through the tunnels as you approach yet another dead end as you follow these tracks. And Zako, the thing that's interesting about these tracks is as you started to follow them, normal Squox tracks. The further along that you've gone, you're now like 40 minutes or so into trying to follow these things into where they've gone. They've been getting bigger. They're still Squox tracks. They've just been getting bigger. Like a Squox is a
What?
tiny
Or
size
have
animal.
we been getting smaller?
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
Honey, I shrunk the crew.
Honey, I shrunk the party. Oh, it's the ghost levels. Anything could happen.
It's the we check the ingredient labels of the 52-year-old barrel-aged hot sauce, and there's a very particular type of mushroom in it.
Yeah.
Syringe
right.
potion.
That's right.
This is
right.
from Wonderland.
Oh man! Oh man! Anyway,
Canon.
as you go through there, let's just go to the Flavor Flav map.
Oh,
We've
shit.
got over here. As you look ahead, you see a creature on the far end of this kind of like open space that you find yourself in. It looks like a Squox, kinda, right? But let's just imagine that a Squox, instead of looking like, a little cute Rasputin kind of a thing that we saw in the picture earlier, instead looked like this.
Oh my god.
I told you we will have to kill it.
It's like a Cthulhu
This is
were
like-
Squox.
Dude,
But-
yes.
What
But
is
they-
that?
They said they wanted it alive. Now what?
What is that fungus that makes ants into zombies?
A cordyceps.
We got
Yeah.
a cordyceps situation over here.
It looks like the Super Shredder from the Ninja Turtles mixed with the Squox.
Yep,
And he grows
yep,
all the
yep.
spikes.
I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Lucy,
She's lovely.
Lucy looks at it and she's like, turns to Karna and she's like, so we don't kill it? We don't kill pets?
Take back everything.
And she's like, you sure? You were very sure before? I mean,
Unless there's something to turn that thing back into what it was, we're gonna have to kill
I think
it.
we could just pet it.
Go
Go
ahead,
for
Zako. Get up there.
you want to try?
Hiding behind something right there. Just-
Yeah.
We should be at full health, right? Like, I'm gonna
You
be at
should be
Yeah,
at
yeah,
full
all right,
health.
all right,
Yeah. If you aren't at full health, please make sure that you are. Zako, do you want to try and pet the Squox?
I'm not gonna go pet this thing. No.
I don't have nature, and Lucy's not quite sure what entails a pet or
Yeah.
not.
Can I do a life science on this?
I would allow a life science check.
I mean, I could do
Absolutely.
occultism too, if that makes more sense.
Why don't you give me one of each? Let's make a mixer out of it. So for those of you who are listening and not watching, this large creature, and not size large, medium sized creature, looks a lot like an overgrown, mutated Squox with tentacles wriggling from bald patches in its fur. And it has come, you've come upon it in this area, and it is kind of like hunched over, looking your direction, growling in your direction. Yeah. So what
And
if
so
we?
I got a 15 on the life science, and I got a 21 on the occultism. So for the life science, Zako's reaching out his hands like, easy, fella, easy. And then for the occultism, he is rubbing the hell out of that stone in his forehead.
Sure. Yeah. Hannah, you had your hand up. What did you want to offer?
Could Karna use liminality lore since we're back in the ghost levels, or
Absolutely. Why not? Yeah, I
just
like
for
that.
fun?
I like the sound of that. Yeah.
See, who knows?
Yeah. Spike seems to find herself in a pretty liminal space at the moment between things like this.
21.
21. All right. So you and Zako are both thinking, like, what in the world is going on here?
What happened?
Yeah. The best you can figure, something happened when that wave, maybe when that wave of energy washed over the station, right? Everyone caught the vision of that tentacled monstrosity, right? When you all were in the elevator and you saw it. Is it possible that this Squox, by wandering into the ghost levels at the moment that that energy hit the station, could they have been transformed somehow by that? And could that help inform your approach as you try to do this? Yeah, I think that makes sense for you all to figure out here. So, yeah, go ahead.
I want to try something, and just hear me out, okay? Because it's a little rules bendy, right?
We love it.
Love it.
Due to Beaumont's past experience as a Shodalashu cavalry member, he's reminded of his bonded mount that was a very big part of his life, and kind of its death had a big impact on him. And so as a not Kasatha, what race am I? Or what's Lashunta. My brain only wanted Kasatha. As a Lashunta, he has a telepathy, right? And he had a telepathic bond with his Shodalashu mount on a day-to-day, minute-to-minute basis. And so I want to have him slowly and carefully approach it, kind of like the Jurassic Park with the raptors thing, you know, but be mentally sending it a message that I know it would, you know, not have the same language, but he's got this history of mentally linking with animals and being able to communicate with them, and try to communicate with it, and really more than anything, just calm it down and de-escalate the situation, because I don't think there's no reality where we calm this thing down, tame it, bring it back to its child owner, and that's a safe situation for anybody. Sure. But I think he wants to approach it and just send a mental link to it and try to get it to calm down so we can just leave. Right?
Totally. Yeah. You've got, why don't you go ahead and give me, are you thinking diplomacy here for this to kind of send the good vibes? Okay.
That was the rules bending I was trying to do.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be, you know, I'll mentally adjust the result a little bit here for lack of a shared language. Though, you know, if this is indeed Spike, the lost Squox pet, this is probably a pet that's been around to plenty of people who speak common. So yeah, I would say go ahead there. You got 2 items from these kids. Does anybody remember what they were? The kids handed.
They handed items.
Remember the kids
they
gave
had snacks.
Yes.
They had some
Right,
snacks.
Squawk snacks.
Yep.
Yeah. So I give the snacks. I remember. Oh, take this.
Yeah. And Beaumont's still like locking eyes with the thing, just puts a hand out behind him to take the snacks, you know?
It's got to be at least a +1.
Yep, Squawk snacks. And what was the other item that they
I
gave
don't
you?
remember.
Oh, the
other
leash?
A leash, indeed. Spike's leash that it was off of. Yeah. Perhaps a familiar item too.
I mean, I don't know if I want to try to put a leash on this thing.
Well, I mean, if you get close enough, you could.
We take it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it and just
Contain
have it. We'll see how it responds to me. You know?
Okay. Let's say also that Zako, with your life science check here, which was 15, I'm seeing, Zako?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say Zako is probably also feeding you some really good information right now on how to handle a Squox. Plus, combined with what he's just seeing has physically changed about this creature as well, and thanks to his occultism knowledge and Lucy's insights on that as well. You're getting a lot of assistance here. So yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
And maybe I think there's a lot of telepathic capability here, so maybe it's even kind of a multi-person mind situation. There's a battle of wills between Zako and Beaumont and the creature, all putting out these vibes, trying to get this obvious mutant, horrific monster thing to
totally
respond peacefully.
Yeah. Totally. All right.
Okay, so just
Let's see
roll
what we
it.
got.
What I don't know what bonuses I have.
just roll your normal, and I'm gonna factor some of them in here. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Oh wow, it's coming through as a private roll for me. I don't
Yeah.
even know what you rolled. I'm not
That
sure.
might be my fault. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
It was an 18 before any bonuses that
Oh,
you
you
were factoring in
okay? So you got an 18 total on your
on
diplomacy check.
my end. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, I dig this. Okay, so I think with this party all coming in, reassuring voices, reassuring mental vibes, good knowledge about what to do in this kind of situation, Spike goes from growling at you, actively growling, to kind of like sitting back and seeing, kind of like seeing the leash and waiting patiently, kind of on haunches. And then after a moment, just kind of like stands up, and if you don't like kind of come forward and put the leash on her,
Mm-hmm.
she stands up and kind of like walks. She walks back towards the far end of the room over here. Anybody who wants to can make a perception check. She goes all the way back this way.
Okay.
Kind of walks through an empty door over here. An open door. Not an
Yeah.
empty
I feel like I'm gonna be
Terrible.
relying on you guys for perception.
door. Yeah. Okay.
23 for Zako.
23 for Zako. Yeah.
11.
11. Yep.
19.
15, 19. Okay. Yeah. I'd say Karna, Beaumont, and Zako are all hearing as she kind of like quietly pads her way back there. You're starting to hear some little squeak, kind of little chirpy, yelping little noises coming from the room back there as well.
Chirping noises.
Chirpy.
Yeah, it's like
yelping.
small, like teeny tiny animal voices.
Right.
Or
Like
noises,
baby
yeah.
animals.
Baby.
Possibly.
Ah.
Yeah.
Have some mutated babies.
Yes, Lucille. Can I have that leash?
Bowman.
Yeah, I hand it to you.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
had passed it off to me,
Oh,
but
yeah.
he immediately like, yes, here.
All right, y'all, stay back just a little bit. I mean, not too far back, because I might need you. But listen, I don't
Yeah.
want to spook the Squox. And
Yeah.
Zako is gonna-
Beaumont's gonna stay focused on the I presume mama. You know.
I think I will go close to Saku, even though he said
yeah, so
No,
he's like
she goes.
he's like creeping up, but he's got the leash out, and he's like, "All right, Spike, you want to go for a walk? You want to go out?"
snacks?
Kind of
Snacks.
waggles her tails and chomps on some of the snacks as well that are proffered, and like, then sits after a little bit and kind of sticks her neck out for you.
I hear, like, Zako looks back kind of wide at Lucy and shrugs his shoulders and then moves forward, and he's gonna try to slip the leash
Oh my god.
or
Yeah.
connect the leash to the collar.
Yeah. And she's got her collar up. You see it says Spike on the collar, and you get it clicked into place. And as you get up to her and you look past her, you see a little litter of like red and gray Squox pups, some with weird tentacles coming out of them, some without. In this
no.
moment. It's got
So there's
quite
like
the
a-
little litter.
Oh, you think those are Rasputins too?
Oh my
They
god.
are friends.
All right, they're all going in my satchel.
Yeah, so okay, so and Zako will kind of gently, trying to find a space in between the tentacles, pet like the top of the Squox to try to keep Spike calm. With that occultism, do I feel like there's any way to revert this mutation that's happened?
You think that, it's a pretty good occultism roll, both for you and for Lucy, and you think that there is almost certainly someone in the, say, Arcanumirium who would love to try and help, if possible. If nothing else, then for the chance to study what happened here to
Right.
Spike.
Yeah, but
not in like
Zako
a
is
Yeah,
not,
that's a
yeah,
big
but,
trigger right there.
Zako is not
Yeah.
going to be about that, no matter what the
Yeah.
intent is. Just Yeah, I mean, now,
fair.
y'all do what you want to do, but Zako is not going to lead that charge for sure.
But maybe Zako's not thinking experimenting on it. Maybe he's thinking help it. Like,
Yeah,
revert
well,
it.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, he also wants the child to have their pet back, you know what I mean? But he's trying to assess how
That's
dangerous
the
this
worst
pet.
option.
Yeah.
Well, I
giving
mean, like,
this
like,
creature
hold,
to the
let's
kid.
let's just take a beat here. I've been able to put a leash on. I'm currently petting this pet. You know, when we said its name, it responded. You know, like, I don't want to just be harshly judging this just based on the look, because,
I
like, again,
appreciate
Zako literally experienced that. You know, when he was shunted back to ancient Atlantis. So he's really like empathizing with this animal. But he's not dumb. So what do I need to do to like assess the safety of this situation? Like, did we just
Totally.
get a physical change, or is this thing rabid? You know?
It's not actively attacking you, so you have a good sense that it is mostly a physical change that has happened here. Yeah. Could its mentality change over the course of like more time? Like we're talking about, it's been maybe 32 hours or so since a change like this probably happened with that power wave that went over the city, or over the station. Like, it's possible that more could develop. Do you think that somebody in Little Akaton might have the capacity to help contain a creature like this while they figure that out? Yeah, totally. I mean, there's so many shipping containers there. Like, there's got to be an empty one that somebody could keep Spike in.
And so
I
we
mean-
don't think that it's the ghost levels that are mutating it. It's whatever that psychic surge that we've all been experiencing.
Yeah, it was a combination of just like being in the wrong place at the wrong moment when those two things happened.
And there's a whole litter of like these like
Like
hybrid.
us.
Yeah.
Well, like some of them are mutated and some are not, or are they all mutated?
You know, you study them further. There's like 1 or 2 out of the 6 or 7 of them that are perhaps, you know, more relatively reasonable looking, but they're all big, right?
Right.
Like they're big for Squoxes already. Because Squoxes are tiny and this thing's medium size. Yeah.
Yeah, Zako pokes his head back out. Lucy, do you have those snacks, or Beaumont? Do you have them?
Yes, they're here.
Throw me a slice of jerky or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does.
All right, and so like he's just now Zaka's like kind of crouched down on his knees, just steadily petting this animal and feeding it some treats, you know, and he kind of, I mean, I don't know, he doesn't really know what to do, but he does. But he's now protective of this animal.
That's the pickle is, on one hand, you've got the Arcanumirium option, which Zako is wholeheartedly opposed to, which is honestly probably the best option.
Maybe.
But hold on.
Yeah.
The problem that I have on the opposite side of that is, like, I would love a bubbly ending to this where this thing is just a gentle giant and is the protector of this little girl, and the community fully accepts it, and nothing bad ever happens. I have a very hard time believing that is how this turns out, and not knowing, it feels very irresponsible to just like take this thing up and have it in the middle of like Little Akaton's like a crowded, people-filled area with this. I mean,
think we should be having this conversation in character, honestly. You know, like so like I'll get them like kind of docile, and then I'll step back out, but like in front of the door, and and he'll say to the group, I think that that Spike is okay. You know, what do you guys think? I think.
She doesn't look okay.
I mean, she looks a little different, but.
Zako, what do you think about maybe bringing her back to, you know, the Arcanumirium? There's a lot of people who do a lot of great work with stuff like this, and they could probably just give her a checkup, make sure she's in the right mental state to, be safe with her little girl,
I don't
last
know.
thing-
I don't know, Karna. I mean, they it's likely that we take this animal to them and that animal never sees the light of day again.
Well, think about it like this, Sako. We can bring it back to, what was her name? The little girl's name?
Zaza?
Zaza.
Thus, yeah.
Or,
Zaza.
and, bring her back to Zaza. Zaza's parents might not let her have it, not knowing if, she's safe or not. And how would you feel if we find out later that maybe the Squox wasn't as harmless as we're hoping?
Yes, I would not. Obviously, I would not want a child's death on my conscience. But I also think that this animal, the way that it looks right now, is going to draw so much hate and fear, and I think it will be put down before anybody realizes that this is just another animal, and it just looks strange. Who knows?
I can relate to that.
Yes,
I can
me
relate
too.
to that.
Me too.
But I know people there. I'm in my 3rd degree, man. I have some friends who could actually help, and I know that they would have her best interests at heart. And that
He
way,
looks at you square in the eye, like he's almost like it's wet. His eyes are wet,
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do I have your word that they will not torture this animal, poke it and prod it and keep it caged just for studies?"
They would never.
You'd be surprised, Karna. You'd be surprised.
I know there's a lot of people capable of that, but these friends, these 2 that I'm thinking of, they are very ethical, and they would never.
What
You can
about the
trust
litter? There's a whole litter in here, guys.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Bo's got a big old pack we can stick them in, and they can stay with their mom. No reason why not.
Bo,
They can all be
Lucy,
together.
what do you think?
I am concerned about even if we were convinced that this creature would behave like the pet that it was, we don't know that the condition it is suffering isn't progressive, and so it could be fine for a while, and it could go feral or a rabbit or whatever down the line, and also to your point, people are going to see this thing and jump to conclusions and jump to violence, likely. And so I worry that even if we reunited it with the girl and she was accepting of it, the community at large around her would likely not accept it.
Also, we don't know what was the thing with the visions. And if that happens again, maybe she will
Yeah,
come
well, what if we get
crazier or
mutated and we get
something?
tentacles? Should we just be locked up?
Well,
Put me out, man.
well, I mean, someone should look into that if that happens. So I think it's better that she stays somewhere where she's safe and people are safe, right?
Yes,
I mean,
and
Just
then
in case.
we could, as a to ease our own conscience moving forward, we could keep one of the litter to study it as time moves on and see if it progresses in a normal way, or. And you can see Beaumont is just like, I want one of these things. Like, it's the big softy pet owner in his eyes.
I mean,
you know?
realistically, these pups are like a day old. The most ethical thing is to leave them with their mother, and I think we either leave them here where she brought them and had them and hope for the best, but we don't know what else is down here or what resources they have. Though she might know very well how to get back and forth and take care of them. Or we can put her in the hands of people that I trust and know that if there's a way to reverse this, or if this is indeed something progressive that will injure her, or bring her pain, that they can ethically put an end to that without, her being dragged out through tests or anything while she's living and can feel something.
Sokko's like hearing you intellectually, right? You see him squirming throughout this whole conversation, and he's like looking back, and he's like, "They'll never understand. You're beautiful, aren't you, Spike?"
She is beautiful. She is.
Is she?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't understand what beautiful is, I guess.
One thing the characters would know and would have to keep in mind, not only is it the middle of the night on the station at the moment, travel's currently prohibited between Little Agaton and the main part of the city.
So we couldn't even take her to the... Yeah.
I mean,
a direct
I've
route
got a
would be
comm
difficult.
unit. I got friends. Maybe they know.
But also,
Yeah.
you said there are places where we could put her, right? Like,
you could stash her in Little Agaton.
yeah,
Probably.
ask someone for help.
I mean,
with that.
can we like section this part off and like let her stay here? She's nested here, and is there a way for us to just kind of like keep her from getting out of here?
So part of the challenge there is you're in the ghost levels, right? Like, who knows what could change?
It all shifts and everything. Yeah.
This may be your chance to lead her out. It could what if the entrance here to the ghost levels disappears?
Right.
Yeah, I think we should ask for help from someone from Little Akiton to store her, and when everything's better, we can go to the Arcanamirium. Maybe
Okay.
that's the best thing we can do.
Well, let's take her to Knickknacks. I think he has some storage units there.
Tall fence.
Yes.
And plenty of food.
And
Lots of
Lucy,
tomatoes.
I want you to be in front, and anybody that makes a aggressive move on this animal or her children, I want you to stop them. Not kill them, just stop them.
Real
Okay.
quick, I just have to say, somebody was very much not into the idea of going after the Squox. And now they're the one over here defending its life to, like, whatever it takes. And I need to acknowledge that because it's funny. I like it. I like it.
Zocco contains multitudes, okay?
He's like, the Squox. And he's like, the Squox.
Oh man.
And
right.
so Zocco like bend down and say,
All right, Spike, we're gonna take you and your pups to a new home, and you're gonna be just fine. We're gonna get you all sorts of food.
and he's like handing more snacks, and like scratching the back of its neck, and just like kind of like nuzzling it, and like
We've got you. We're gonna take care of you. All right.
Totally. Yeah. You see this thing's tongue in its illustration.
It wraps it around your ear and
Big
into it.
snaky thing, right? Like, just imagine getting like some loving slurps. Just,
beautiful.
right? Yeah, from that.
It's
It's
just-
super affectionate. Yeah. Let's say you find a way to have her like you speed it up a little bit. You fast forward. Not sorry, speed it up is the wrong word. Fast
You
forward.
presented us this ethical dilemma.
I did. Looking. Sorry, I just saw the chat where Bippy wrote, "Loving Slurps is my new band name." And ooh man, what a name. Zocco is able to use life science lore to convince Spike to kind of like help move the pups into a container for maneuvering them, right? Like put them in. This is the ghost level. There's probably like an open box, a cardboard box or something around here of some type that you'd be able to use. Pack them around with an old blanket that you might find in another corner, and you start retracing your steps back towards Little Akaton. It's a little tricky, but you're able to do it. Spike is like, once it's like, all right, Spike, we're going home. Spike is like bounding forward. Like it's hard to keep a handle on this leash because it's a very large animal now that is ready to lead you back. And so it takes you a while. It takes another good hour or so almost between collecting all the pups and getting Spike out there. And so while the party has been, kind of like died down for a couple of hours, some of the kids are they're out there with the last minute energy burst. And so when you emerge from this irrigation pipe, Lucy comes out first and you see the little kids. What do you say to Ari and to Zaza, who are standing right there?
Run! Flee for your lives!
And I'm like, hey, we found your pet.
And we
You
didn't kill
found
it.
Spike! What?
And then
Yeah.
Spike comes out.
Not
Look!
yet, almost. Okay, here comes Spike. I'm like, oh. This is the coolest Squox on the block! They are
See?
absolutely thrilled.
See? Yes, it is cool.
And
I mean,
Spike,
it's like
yeah.
a horrific nightmare, but yeah, I guess. Sacco also likes it a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. We like Zacho now, I guess, too. Yeah, that's great. And Spike bounds out and sees Ari and Zaza and is like, blah, 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 and like runs right towards them. And just, like,
See, this is still the same animal.
Yeah, is just like nuzzling them super affectionately. Great to see them again. Super happy to see them again. And then, let's see, Beaumont walks out a little bit later, and you've got the box of pups, I assume? You're
Yeah,
carrying, or is
I
Karna
do.
carrying them? Yeah,
No, I got it.
yeah, carrying them out. And they're like, there are babies, they're so cute.
It's just
my
like
God.
rapidly wiggling tiny tentacles.
Yeah. So Zako, realizing that, we're going to have to kind of break these kids' hearts a little bit, steps up to him, says,
We did find your pet, but as you can see, she's undergone some changes.
Yeah, she's super cool now.
She is, but I think we're going to have to take her to Knickknacks because she requires a bigger like pen now, right? You see, she's much bigger, but I'm sure we can arrange with Knickknack for you to go and visit with supervision. We need to make sure that she's still okay. From all, she seems fine. She still knows her name and she still loves treats. But I just want to make sure that she's safe. Okay?
Beaumont, hearing this conversation, walks up to the kids and kneels down, with the little box, and puts a hand on the kid's shoulder and says, both Zacho and I agree with you that Spike is much cooler now, and got what you'd think of as maybe a level up. However, it's only cool people like us that are ready for the level of coolness that Spike has achieved, and your parents and other normie grown-ups may have trouble accepting the high level of coolness that Spike has achieved. And so we need to not only take Spike somewhere with a larger space to roam and feed her babies, but also so that the boring grown-ups can over time get used to the idea of Spike's new coolness.
Okay, I guess. I mean, I suppose if my parents don't understand how high of a level I am in Emerald Spire Station and how much treasure I've gained in that, then they probably aren't going to understand this super well either, maybe, but okay. Knick-Knack did bring us that super cool plasma scooter to me and Zaza, and she's like, yeah, I only broke it like twice, and he still fixed it for us and made it work again, so that was really cool. But the baby, can I keep a baby? Can I keep a baby in my room?
The babies are too young. If you
need to
kept
be
a
with-
baby, it would kill the baby, because babies have to stay with their mother for a certain amount of time.
Okay, I guess. Will one be ready by my birthday?
Yeah. Did
One
we
of the
actually nail
birthdays.
down how long? Because my guess was her birthday's actually like 5 weeks away. So maybe, you know.
No, it's sooner. It's pretty soon. So okay, maybe my birthday is that they just come, but we just get to look at them, and otherwise they stay at.
Yeah, we'll talk with
That's
Nick Nack and make sure that he allows you to come in and see them in a safe way.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll come see. And Ari at this point is just like, all right, we're really glad. We're really glad you did this. Hey, we were talking while you were gone, because we didn't know you were doing this right now, but we were talking about like, man, what if they find her? How should we say thank you? Because mom and dad always say to say thank you when people do nice things. So we thought about some stuff. I'm gonna be right back. And he runs inside, and then he runs back out a little bit later, and you just see him pull up this like clay creature shaped little thing, and he just smashes it on the ground, and like cred sticks pop out of it.
Okay.
And he's like, there's a couple of like random coins that are worth individual credits too, and he picks a few of those up, and it's kind of like a tube shaped cow kind of a shape that it was in, and they pull them all together and say, we the other kids help me out, we put all this together, and we want to give this to you for finding Spike. And then Zaza is like, oh yeah, and there was another thing, and she runs inside as fast as she can, and then she runs back out a little bit later, and she hands over this pair of fuzzy silver framed tactical sunshades
Okay.
that she has. And it's like, we really want you to have this for finding Spike. These were my uncle's sunshades, and he taught me how to raise squoxes, but I want you to have them because you found our squox, and you brought us even more squoxes too. We want to say thanks.
I think it's only right that these go to you, Zarko. Your very own fuzzy pit vipers.
Yeah, I guess. Thank you, children.
Are we going to
Karna
take
would
the
not
money?
wanna keep their money.
Oh
Right.
yes,
Children?
in this
These poor
economy,
kids.
absolutely.
No, dog.
What's the deal with the sunglasses?
Tactical sunshades. Tactical sunshades. Yep. They are a oh, here, one sec. Item. Sunshades will
They help you with
Oh.
saves against blinded and dazzled.
blinded and dazzled when you wear the tactical version. Yeah, you get a +1 bonus against blinded
Okay,
and dazzled.
yeah, I'll take them.
Yep. Yeah.
But I will say, I mean, I am going to, because they basically broke their piggy bank open, right?
They did.
Yeah. Zaka is gonna be like,
Children, you do not need to give us all of your savings. Save onto this money, credits. That's valuable, and you need it. We'd do this. Pro bono, I suppose.
Okay.
But that means for free.
Okay.
Just consider the shades our payment.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah. Can you help me pick up? Do any of you know how to fix a piggy bank? A moo bank? Maybe.
Got my tactical glue right here.
Anyone got glue? Okay, good. Here we go. And you sit for a couple of minutes and like kind of piece it back together with some kind of adhesive. It's mostly duct tape at this point that's holding it together. But then they insist on walking with you. It's very free range parenting here in Little Axe.
Obviously.
They insist on walking with you to Knickknacks, and you get buzzed in, and Knickknacks looks at you like, holy shit, what the hell oh, sorry kids, wow, all right.
Yes, holy
Yeah.
snarf indeed.
Holy snarf indeed, why not? We can find a spot here. Come on, Spike, let's go get you a corner of the yard. And Knick-Knack leads them over. He's looking like sleepy. He's in his like striped pajamas kind of a thing. and he takes Spike over to a corner and is like, Boba, Lucy, get over here. We gotta move some stuff around. And he just gets your help with like, hauling pieces of junk into a place like can make like a makeshift kind of den. All the pups can go and Spike can go, and you have successfully returned a lost pet to the people of Little Akaton.
It's so fortuitous that the eldritch Squox's preferred food is tomatoes.
You didn't
He's like,
want
"Look,
to do it.
I'm gonna have to grow more. All right. Okay. Well, hey, now that okay, we got her set. Okay, kids, go home. And they're like, thank you, Nick Nack. He's like, yeah, get out of here. And they hop back on the plasma scooter and they burn down the road on the way home. And he looks at all of you and he's like, all right, it's late. It's real freaking late, okay? And you need to sleep, and then you got a job, right? So tomorrow morning?
Yes, we have to R a B.
No, indeed. R a B. All right. So you're gonna do that tomorrow, okay? Hey, look, do you need anything? Last minute.
I don't
Tomatoes. I need a tomato sandwich. I'm hungry.
All right, I got you. Come in inside. Tell me what else you need. And he goes inside. He gets some bread. He gets a knife. He gets a cutting board. You have anything on it, or is just some tomato?
Some sriracha mayonnaise.
Yep, you got it. Sriracha. I love that stuff.
Do
All right.
you have any Grey Poupon?
Do you have any sriracha mayonnaise?
That I do.
Pardon me.
Indeed. A great one. No. What do you think I am? Made of money? Why do you think I'm robbing a bank? Come on.
We're doing that. You are not.
Tomato, right? So.
Some of my friends are very literal.
Here you go. Speaking of tomato, here you go. All right, he hands you sandwiches. No, but really, you look okay. Word is, you got some stuff that you need to pick up in a couple of hours. Tell you what, I'm gonna go get that for you, and I'm gonna drop it off, and it'll be in the package for you at the community center. All right, and then you can go find a quiet spot to get that ready, and then you go to the bank and you do your thing. Sound good?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Okay, let's do this, everybody. 1, 2, 3, Desna.
No.
What?
No.
Have a good
1,
night.
2,
Nick Nack.
3, your deity of choice.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm pretty loyal to Mael, but
Mael?
Desna's cool, I guess. But I don't really get good dreams that
I'm
often.
just a bit burnt out on Desna. You know?
I feel like we
Have a whole other story that's really focused on her, so
Yeah, it's just so much Desna. that-
it's too much Desna.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, what are the odds? I mean, Desna had to have made out with Mael at some point, right? I mean, she's got all those other deities too. But anyway, let's. All right, you go get sleep. We'll
So,
figure this out.
now, maybe now I'm interested. You know?
All right. Nick Nack sends you back to the community center, and you get to your cots. They're in a slightly less drafty portion of the room tonight, and you're able to unload your burdens, set everything down, and get some really good rest. You're woken up again by children the next morning. That little Sheeran kid is just like standing right over you, Beaumont. He's staring at you. He's got his own like really, really cheap sunglasses kinds of
Yeah.
things on as well.
Oh
as
yeah,
he's looking at you.
he like goes over my face and is like staring at me, and Zako plays, or not Zako. Oh, I'm not Zako. You're Zako.
Yes.
But Beaumont pretends to still be asleep, and then quickly like lifts his shade up and winks and puts him back
Yeah.
down. You know.
And then the kid runs away again. Yeah. True to his word, Nick Nack has left a package for you at the entrance. All you guys have to do is find a quiet corner where you're going to take a look at all of these things. Do you want to go up on the roof before old Ozdabaki gets up there? Or do you want to head out to find maybe a quiet, abandoned shipping container that you can try and use? Or do you want to go down to the docks and see if Spicy Sweet cares if you switch stuff up in the box?
Spicy sweet. Yeah.
Those are the goblins, right?
Oh,
Goblins.
yeah.
Goblins.
Spicy sweet
Yeah.
and the nuggets.
And
No,
spicy sweet.
no, we're not going to the goblins because you'll present us with another ethical dilemma of some kind, and we'll spend an hour on it. You know.
Sure.
Let's just head up to the roof early in the morning before anybody gets there. Like, be quick about like going through our stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's my, vote at least.
Totally.
Partners on
All
the
right.
same page.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, up top. Up top, you're less observed. The sun is coming up, and it's starting its first jingle of the day. As you find inside this package documentation and accents that you can put on the clothes that you're currently wearing to make you look like a team of auditors, and perhaps also an auditor bodyguard in the case of Lucy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
With Nerf guns.
With Nerf guns, yes. You
Yeah.
make sure to write Nerf on all the
Yeah.
barrels and paint
Not,
them very
Well, I
not
think-
non-lethal weapons. You know?
As funny as it is, I think if part of the disguise is one of them is our bodyguard or whatever, the nerf is unnecessary. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
So it is more fun.
yeah, it's just a joke, man. I don't even think Nerf exists in this world, bro.
Odds are low. All right. So with that, the next morning, the four of you are able, if you're ready, any last things you want to grab before we go?
An Uncrustable.
One uncrustable.
Yeah.
Yep. Joya happens to have a box of them downstairs on the deck, and she's
Nice.
like, you're up.
But they're
Good.
ceviche Encrustables.
Never. Actually,
Wow.
I
Zocco
feel like
would
Zocco would be
yeah,
so
Zocco would
into
be
it.
about that.
Oh, my.
Adam, not so much, but Zocco, he's about it.
Yeah, I doubt the
Deep
freshness.
fried.
You know.
Yes.
I think just maybe once we get everything sorted and we're about to head out, by that time, the sun has come up enough that our friend Sun Shooter makes his way up to the roof as we're leaving,
Yep.
And Beaumont sees him, just puts a hand on his shoulder as the rest of the people make their way down the stairs or whatever, and says, well, we're off to our next job. This is going to sound more ominous than I mean it, but if I don't get to see you again, it was a pleasure to meet you and get to play some games with you, sir.
Yes. Good. I can. Well, let's just say, in my last job, I was really good at finding people. So I bet I'll find you again, if I really need to. Because you were a good match. I'd hate to lose that.
Well, good to know.
All right.
All right.
Hey, you want to shoot the sun with me before you go?
You know what? Sure.
Hell yeah.
Wow! If I'm about to go rob a bank and maybe
Can
go
I-
to jail forever, let's just shoot
Can I
the
try
sun.
that? That looks
Yeah,
kind of
you
fun.
try
Yeah,
it.
here.
Zacco?
Yeah, he pulls out his little laser pistol. He's like, pew! Yeah, I see. I understand why you do this. It's therapeutic. Yeah.
And
Did I
Lucy
ever
shoots
tell
with
you-
her
And
rotor
he like
laser.
drops down the shades. He's
Yeah.
like, boom.
Lucy just.
I love it.
Wakes
We
up
were
all
the
little
only ones
Akaton.
awake.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
This reminds me of why we call her Manny Moon Puncher, because you look like you could be Lucy Sun Shooter, and I like the sound of that. But
Oh yeah, I
man.
meant to ask you that earlier.
I like that.
Oh, did I not tell you? Ha! Do you not know? Manny's a Solarian. You'd never know it. She's so calm, reasonable, keeps to herself in the bodega for the most part. But she's got a hell of a punch. Oh man, the way that she lights up. One day she had so much of seeing that moon and all the jingles that it was doing that one night she said, you know what? Not anymore. She went to the edge of the neighborhood where she knew it would be low enough that she could get to it. And she summoned all of her Solarianness and she launched herself in the air and she punched the shit out of that moon. And managed to hit the emitter that displayed the damn thing and in the process brought it down. So ever since then, we call her Manny Moon Puncher. She's got a hell of a hook. Oh, we love her.
Damn.
Not knowing if he can believe this from this old man, it's just like, oh, all right, Grandpa, let's get you to bed.
That's awesome.
You, Lucy the Sun Shooter.
Yes.
But also, Zacco the Sun Shooter, and Beaumont the Sun Shooter, and old Ozdabaki the Sun Shooter. Rhyme. All right.
Right.
All right. Get out of here. Go give me a
Sun,
coffee.
sun
you bring me
shooters
a
out.
coffee.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're the
Get off my
shooters
roof.
now.
Get off my roof. Bring me a coffee. All right. He said, you go make your way down. Direct route to the bank or circuitous route?
Do we have all of the stuff? We got all
You
of
have
our
all-
stuff.
yeah.
We're in
You got-
disguise. We're good to
You got
go.
papers, you're in disguise. Yep. Yeah.
And
All right.
we're all equally auditors, though Bo is leading the front, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bows.
Well,
Well, you're my audit team, right?
Right. And
Audit
then
team.
and we have the muscle. We have like the number cruncher. We have the whatever it is that you do, Karna. I don't know.
Gee, thanks.
and then Bo's the
She's good
you
for
know, the
something,
manager.
probably.
of this. Yeah. And you're just like the one that nobody really knows what they do, but like you know that they're important.
I look
you
at
know,
really
like-
important. I've got a clipboard.
Yeah.
That's all you need to really, I just like
You got a
pulled my
clipboard and a
glasses
really
down.
fancy calculator.
Nice. All right. You managed to get there really pretty close to when it opens for the morning. And as you arrive, you do see Gavan standing there behind the lobby desk. There are a couple of other customers around, but mostly they're like filling out forms on the side, or they're like waiting in turn for to go talk to Gavan or something like that. So if you want to do so as well, you have to wait just a little bit here. But let's get going. Let's do this, right?
Let's do it.
As you look at the lobby, it's small. Again, to describe it, it's small but elegantly furnished reception area. It's got enough space for a few dozen people if they really wanted to. There's stanchions with golden ropes from a path to like this sheltered teller desk at the far side of the room from the door, right? You can see the security cameras blinking in the corner, and Gavan the teller is behind the desk when you enter. You have already like kind of sat here and studied the timing of the cameras that are here, and you know that your goal is to get through a door on the north side of the room that is labeled employees only. So here are some possible skill checks I'm going to drop into the chat for you all to look at, and some ways that you could think about how you might use the skills that your character has to get past Gavan without his noticing, or to fluster him enough, perhaps to
Well,
get him to do something. Yeah,
The
How do you
absolute
wanna do this?
easiest one is I'm going to use deception,
sure.
and as the face of the audit crew, try to lie our way into being believed as the auditors.
Excellent. Absolutely. Okay, so Beaumont, you can go ahead and take the lead on the first one. I would like something from each person
Okay.
in the group here as we do this, because this is what we would call in infiltration mode, or an infiltration challenge that you're facing here for the second edition rules. This is what we would call an individual obstacle. So each person needs to kind of get past the things that are here in their own way. So, question is, how would you go about doing that when you get to Gavan? So, Beaumont, go right ahead.
So I mean, we come in, we are very noticeable. You know, like I would
Absolutely.
imagine a crew of people dressed similarly in their sort of business auditing gear, and we wait, you know, politely in line if there's one or two people, and when we get up there, he says, "Yes, thank you for seeing us today. I presume you're expecting us. I'm Beldor Gleror of the ASBFOA. I believe you should be expecting us."
Okay. Go ahead and attempt that deception check for me here. ASD.
Well, and while he's doing that, I'll say, we have all the proper identification and forms, and he's going to do impersonate.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and you can. So since each of you have the documents and the attire to kind of match what you're trying to do here, why don't you go ahead and give yourselves a +2 to your deception checks here that you've got.
Okay, it says that you're supposed to roll a secret one. Do you want this one secret, or do you?
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about this one.
So it says a +1 bonus for.
Plus, actually, you know what? I'm going to give you a +2 to this.
Plus, I'm sorry, what? Plus what?
2.
2, got it.
Close.
All right, here we go. And oops. Well, I rolled it.
God,
blind.
stop rolling it
Secret anyway.
privately.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, I'm seeing Beaumont. You got a
19, but that's not, so it'd be a 21.
21. Okay. And for Zako, you've got a.
I don't know.
Oh, you've got. Okay, I see it. Okay, I've got a 17 for Zako. Yeah, don't worry about rolling into these secrets.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun when you all announce it. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
if you can. I didn't mean for those to all be secrets. So sorry if they.
Well, it's just like when I pulled up impersonate, and then you click the deception button in there, it's automatically secret because
It's your fault, Jason.
it's Paizo's fault, actually.
Oh man, no, yeah, okay.
I think they assume deceptions are going to be, you're not going to know what you got to know how good your lie is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Broadly speaking, yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, so broadly speaking, yes. In the midst of an action like this, I'm going to say roll in the open here. Yeah. All right. So with that, all right. How are Lucy and Karna attempting to get through the employees only door? Are you using the distraction that your allies here are trying to make an opening for you there, or what else do you want to do? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Since Beaumont and Zako are already up there trying to impersonate, I think Karna would take the opportunity to do what everyone tells you to do in these situations and act like you belong. And she would just use stealth to walk right up to the door and go in while there is distractions going on.
Ah, sure. Okay. Yep.
So
And
I would
Lucy,
roll.
how about?
I
Yeah, and you
was
can go and roll stealth. Yeah.
thinking the same thing, but using computers to hack the cameras
Sure. Yeah.
while they are talking to Gavin.
Totally. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Oh,
God.
Oh,
What happened, guys?
oh
Can I
Lord.
use a
go.
hero point? Is this something
We
I
have
can
a
use
hero
a hero
point.
point?
You can
Yeah.
absolutely use hero points
I
on
would
this.
like
Yeah.
to try.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Why?
They both
Why would you
rolled
need to
really
use
poorly.
one?
No reason at all. It's just fun to use hero points.
Just don't ask.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. 12.
So,
Still not
Irene,
great.
you would get let's see here. All right. So with this, you got a 12, and Karna got a
17.
17. Okay. So Karna, with your stealth check of figuring out, you're able to slip through the door unnoticed by Gavan, the teller, and since you already know the timing of the cameras, you're able to do that. Lucy, you are getting a little hung up on looking like maybe you just kind of like are, because you have remote hack, right? You have the ability to communicate with computer systems remotely, right?
With
Things
yeah.
like that, electronics. I would say it takes you just a little longer than you would expect. So if you want to, you can try again that way, or you can try getting through that door another way.
Yeah, the thing is, the only skill I have from this list that I can use is computers. So
Ah, sure. Okay.
yeah, the rest of them, I have penalties.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
If you want to convince me of something else, I'm all ears. But computers, it's probably the way
Yeah.
to go. Yeah.
The only thing I have higher than computers that will be thievery.
Mhm.
Like 1
Mhm.
point. I don't know if you would accept theory or the same, to
Yeah.
disable
For,
the camera or something. like
yeah,
that.
yeah. For like casually walking up underneath the camera and like jiggling with it in such a way to
Mhm.
make it do something, I would be open to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because Gavon is like looking at the documents that Beaumont and Zako have brought forward to try and
Come on. Okay.
draw his attention.
Okay. 23.
A 23. Okay. 23, I'll give you a success on that. You're able to jiggle the camera cords in such a way that it has to enter a reboot state. And you know that would short it out just long enough to give you time to sneak into
Okay.
the next area. So, okay, great. And with that, after a moment, Gavon says, "Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Beldor, this appears to be all your documents are in order. I didn't realize that our branch was getting audited today."
Well, yes, that's the point of an unannounced audit.
I guess so. Boy, maybe I should
Well,
call Katara
Well-
in the back and let her know that you're coming. Oh, jeez, and she's not ready for this. She's had such a busy day.
It's
already.
like
Perhaps you
Katara-
should start employing the method of staying ready so you don't have to get ready.
Oh man.
Can you tell I've gone through a lot of audits in my life?
I can.
Right.
Yeah. You can. It's like
Yes, and you should, unless you're completely new, you should at least know the general window of time, which is why I expected that you would be expecting us from the ASBFOA.
Yes.
Can you remind me the AS what?
The Absalom Station Banking and Finance Oversight Agency.
Zako, like,
Obviously.
very obviously makes some notes on his clipboard.
Oh, geez, no. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm a little surprised.
Yes,
that,
this is
given
not
the
a good
mix of-
start. Just,
Oh, man.
I suggest that you take a deep breath and calm down and just treat this like any other day. We are here just to observe how this branch operates.
Okay.
We're not here to
okay.
punish you. We are here to see how your institution operates.
Yeah, you know, I got this. Tell you what, I'm just gonna talk to the next customer. Then, do you want to wait right over there, or?
We'll continue
Something-
our
Okay.
walkthrough now. Don't worry about it. We
Oh,
can
are you-
take it from here. Yes,
I mean, are you gonna be watching me from like the security room or something?
probably. Yes.
Gee, okay. All right. Well, at least you won't be right here. Okay.
Just
yeah.
relax
We-
and don't think about us staring at you through the screens.
We are from the Absalom Station Banking and Finance Oversight Agency. We don't need your piddly security rooms. We have that on lock. And he pulls up like a YouTube video that's just like a feed of like a person in a bank that's like far enough away. He, is making it look like he's looking at him right now.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You're gonna do the things you gotta do, and I'll do the things I gotta do. Yes. Okay. Hi. Yeah. You can go right over here, sir. Hello, ma'am. Can I help you next and assist you here at branch
Poor guy.
number 9 of the Golden Vault of at Golden Vault Neighborhood Branch number 9. Thanks. That's that's what.
Sir, what is your employee identification number?
Oh, it's 87634 H. No, Z. Sorry, it's Z. It's not H.
Are you,
For
are
the
you sure
love of
about that?
For the love of
Uh,
Abadar, son, pull it together.
I'll try.
Beaumont like pulls his shades down and looks directly in this guy's eyes, and he's like, "Final answer? That's your code?
Yes.
All right." Puts him back
Oh.
up.
Oh,
You know,
It was nice to meet you. You did fine.
yeah, you as well. I think we have coffee in the
Torturing
break
this
room
poor
if you
guy.
need it.
Yeah.
look, you just continue your high level of work here at the branch. We'll be out of your hair in no time. Thank you.
Oh man. And there, with that, the party is able to open up and advance through into the employees only section of Golden Vault Neighborhood Branch number 9. Man, Lou Bega
Oh,
could
jeez.
sing that song. I bet. So why don't we go ahead and get Beaumont and
A little bit of
Sacco.
Absalom in my life.
We'll all be singing it all evening. All right, let's see here. Yeah, visibility isn't phenomenal here in the next area. I'm going to describe it, and then I think that'll probably be what we are able to accomplish this evening as you think about what's coming next. Because here, inside the employee only area, a drab beige hallway forms a bland office setting. There are what appear to be 4 small offices. They're marked just A, B, C, D, E. There's a break room. The door to that break room is open. It should be right over here, just off to the right. Lucy, you can kind of see through the doorway that's open there, ahead and to the right, a countertop. There's a coffee maker. There's a couple of other things. And across from the meeting room, let's say, and then further down the hallway, there's a door marked as though it's for a meeting down here. Just before that, there are a short set of stairs that lead down, and then further down, there's another door, which you can't see the label on just yet, but maybe soon. And then a ramp that descends down into a lower level. And as we hit there, I think that is the best place for us to pick up next time.
Hey,
Oh.
hard part knocked out. We got in the doors.
Got in the doors. Now we'll see what it takes to get through the rest.
Woo!
All right, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Heist begun.
I love a good deception.
There it is. There it is. There it
I
is.
love a good hero point that comes in when you win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, isn't it especially good because I'm pretty sure they refresh next session. So hey, what do you know? You'll start the bank heist with a couple of hero points, and that's not a
Point
bad
thing.
place to be in. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, everyone. I hope that you have a wonderful time. Any announcements, Adam, for the network that we should be aware of? Or
Not
things?
not this time. Maybe some coming up soon, but nothing right now. So it's a tease of an announcement of an announcement. All right.
All right.
The announcement will be announced.
There will be an
Yeah.
announcement
I'd like
of
to
when we're going to do
announce-
the announcement. Yeah.
I'd like to announce the addition of brand new character Beldor Glaror.
Beldor Glaror. Welcome to STF and Friends, Beldor. It's nice to have you here. Well,
Yeah.
as the Hobbit says, keep your secrets. But until the time at which we can hear all those secrets,
We'll see ya.
all right. Have a great night, everybody. Talk to you soon.
Uncrushable burger.
Uncrushable Burger.